Welcome back to SpeedChat Plus, where the speed is chatting and the plus is plussing.
Subtracting
It's
because
definitely not dividing,
we're
that's for sure.
no, it's not. No,
And
no.
we got a lot of different topics to talk about today. We're going to hit up some funny April Fool's updates on some video games, talk about Michael's trip to PAX East, right? A lot of fun
PAX
there. I've heard a
East.
lot of great things. People had a great time. One of the best PAX Easts ever.
I mean, it wasn't even just like the Toontown people saying that. Like a lot of the people I knew that went were
Just
like,
like the
"This PAX
general
actually,
PAX goers loved it.
it hit different." Like
Mm-hmm.
I obviously I'll talk about it later, but like PAX has been a bit of an interesting thing like post pandemic because like if you look at PAX before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
like you see how just more vibrant it is, and then when you look at the first few PAXs like post pandemic, it's like not it. So to hear people talk about gaming conventions like this that like they had a really good time, that is
It's good
like
news. It's
really
very good
good.
news.
It's good news. So we'll talk about
We
that. Yeah.
will, but we also will be talking about the new Mario Galaxy movie. Spoiler free. We won't get into spoilers, so if
Spoiler
you
free.
haven't watched
Spoiler
it
free.
yet, it's fine. We want to talk more about reactions, our personal reactions, and of course everybody else's reactions, because it's a
Aaron,
very
you've watched it.
hot
Did you
button
watch on
topic.
release
I
day?
I watched it on release day. I wasn't there at midnight, but I
Yeah.
was there at like 6 p.m. I went with
I was
Carly. It
there
was our
at
date night.
I was there at 10:15 p.m. So
Hey,
I was a little
you
late.
saw it
Yeah.
though. It's all good. I mean, it feels like if you're not watching it immediately, you're already behind. That's how the internet makes you feel. If you're not early,
Welcome
you're
to
late.
the internet.
Mm-hmm. And then we
Yeah.
wanted to round
Early
it
is
all
on
out.
time
Oh,
and
there
on
he
time is
goes.
late.
And we're gonna round it all out with some discussion about some video game console price increases and what that means, not just for the current generation of consoles, but the future consoles as well.
Mm.
So
Hmm.
that's what we're gonna do. Now that Carly's here, I'm gonna close the door. I love you, honey.
Can I just tell you about my shit?
I'm recording.
Oh.
Okay, I love you.
You're like, I'm recording. She's like, oh.
She's like,
well,
I know, I
guess you're
disappointed
not
her. How
available.
dare I? She gets me all evening though, so there's that. But let's
Yeah.
dive right into it with our intro quirky
Into the
clip.
news.
I love intro quirky clips, don't you? I almost said that
Say that
incorrectly.
5 times fast.
Intro quirky clip. Intro quirky clip. I was gonna say quirky quip. It's a quirky quip. And the quirky clip comes from, I think this is a Japanese streamer because I don't understand a word they're saying. But what they did is they recreated Raccoon City Police Department from Resident Evil 2 / Resident Evil Requiem in Pacopia. And it's astounding to me what people are able to recreate in Pacopia. It's insane. Look at this. Like, you can tell that that's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can tell Machamp is supposed to be sleeping on the floor.
That's just one of the
like the real game.
zombies, obviously. But it's crazy how detailed and how good this looks. Like, anyone who's
No, this
played
is crazy.
Resident Evil can look at that and be like, oh, that's the Raccoon City Police Department. I saw another one. I couldn't find it, but I saw another one where somebody legitimately recreated Lumio City in Pacopia. And I was like, how do you do that? That's insane.
People are straight up built different.
People are
And,
talented,
and they are
I,
building different.
I am
Yeah.
also talented, but in other ways, right? Like, I can pat my head and rub my tummy. That's what I can do. Like, that's pretty impressive if you think.
Hey,
about
that
it.
is impressive.
I
Yeah,
mean-
yeah.
My wife thinks it's impressive, so.
That's all that matters.
But I'm sure you saw many of the April Fool's updates, and I like the April Fool's now has been kind of more like, hey, let's just have some fun instead of trying to make something bad at other people's expenses. Because I remember like being terrified of April Fool's in high school because it was like, oh, we're gonna prank people by punching them in the face or something. But more
Yeah.
recently,
people are still terrified of April Fools.
It's
Like,
true.
you know,
It's
you just never know.
unfortunate.
Like, I read like a press release from like United Airlines, and I was like, I can't tell if this is fake or if they actually launched like a new product on April 1st. Like, oh yeah, Q2, whatever. Like, why are companies announcing new things on April Fools? Like, it gives
The
you a
worst
heart
thing
attack.
is
little
that
bit.
like they announce something you actually want as an April
Yes.
Fool's joke, and then it's like you're not actually getting it because it was a joke, and it's like, bro, But we did see
Yeah.
some quirky ones, like Twitch. What flashed some of their like literally old homepage? Like this is what.
Yeah, like
This
okay,
is like Justin TV era.
I feel like maybe there are some folks that might not have even like known that this was a thing, but
I didn't know until you linked it to me.
yeah, so apparently there was this link that was going around. Of course, like I'm pretty connected with the Twitch people, so like I found this link one way or another, and it was a link that took you to this page where you could see the Twitch logo. Basically, it's giving like Justin TV vibes, right? Like we're throwing it back to like the early 2000s a little bit, and we got like different streams up at the top. We got like different categories of like games and like GTA 5 and like Valorant, World of Warcraft. Like it's just a nice little like callback to like Twitch's like history a little bit. Like
but
if you stumbled on this page,
you can tell this wasn't Justin TV because nobody had 4,000 views on Justin TV.
Oh yeah, no. It's obviously called Twitch.tv. Like come on.
Obviously.
This is what the website looks like right now.
You actually know like the history of like why Justin TV was called Justin TV?
Do you know that history?
I do.
Is that why you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you should give that.
Okay,
history.
so like the original concept was that a guy created a website so that he himself could stream his life 24/7.
Yeah.
His name was Justin. He was one of the original founders. And because it wasn't just him, he created the website, but he allowed other people to stream on it as well. But it was the website he created to stream his life. Obviously, his life was kind of boring. However, people started streaming video games on there, and it really quickly adapted to be the video game streaming site. And that's when it, switched from Justin TV to Twitch TV and kind of gained a whole new personality. But the origins was literally just this guy, Justin, being like, I'm walking down the sidewalk. I'm going to go take a shower now, right? Like,
Justin was the OG IRL streamer before IRL streaming was cool.
Like he co-founded it with do you remember the old CEO before Dan Clancy took over? What was his name? Elliot? Was it Emmett?
Emmett Shear.
Emmett Shear. So yeah, they co-founded it together, but Emmett was not Justin. He was not the guy streaming himself.
No.
So.
And then Emmett was CEO going into like the first ever Twitch cons, and now we have Dan.
Now we have Dan. And you know what? Even though like Dan says things sometimes, I still think I like Dan better.
He sure does. He sure does. Yeah, but honestly, like I never once got to meet Emmett Shear.
No,
and then,
me neither.
I met Dan just before he became CEO, unbeknownst to me that was going to happen. But like he was definitely like he was both personable and learning, like trying to understand what was going on.
And Dan knows
not that
your
he
name,
wasn't already, not that he wasn't already knee deep into it, because he already assumed the role of like president of Twitch Interactive before he became CEO. So he was already up there, and now he's like really up there, and now he's more front facing because Twitch sat him down and was like, "We're actually gonna like tell you how to use our platform." So now he's like all over the place at these events, and he's gotten to know a lot of streamers, including myself, by name, and
that's cool.
That's kind of how it goes.
So there's your guys' quick Twitch history lesson.
Shout out Twitch.
Back to the April Fool's funnies, which was several days ago now. But you know what? We're just getting to this now, okay? Give us a break. We're trying.
We're
busy
trying
people
out here.
But did you see that even though I know you don't really play Call of Duty, and I haven't even really touched Call of Duty a lot recently.
I haven't played it in a little bit.
I mean, I keep up with like the competitive COD. Optic came in second in the most recent major. Breaks my heart. This is the second time in a row they came in second. But it is what it is. But Call of Duty Black Ops 7, that's the one we're at, 7? They released a brand new map just for April Fools under the Brain Rot Mosh Pit. And it is quite literally the smallest map that you have ever seen. Well, there's Brain Rot Mosh Pit.
Hey, besties, get ready
with me is the name of the map here. And it is quite literally just a walk-in closet. That is the entire map. It is a walk-in closet. You can see everybody on the map. Yep, it just spawns, and I hate to say it, unironically, this is what Call of Duty players want. They want something like this where they can just go in and get a bunch of kills and do camo grinds and stuff like that. Like they love stuff like this, unironically.
Unironically, this might be the best map in the game.
This might be the best map in Call of Duty history. Oh, I did
Oh,
not
I
get a
love it
chance
so
to play
much.
that. I think I would like get an aneurysm trying to play that.
Honestly, same. But I love it.
I know
That's
that
a good one. That's a
Among
good
Us did
one.
their shenanigans. I don't quite have that up, but you know, there's always the companies that have the
Hmm.
different games that do their shenanigans. And one of them that we always keep up with every single year is the Toontown rewritten April Tunes
Oh yeah.
updates, which are always interesting. That's to say the least. They're interesting.
Well, at this point, their version of April Fools, as everyone knows, is called April Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much solidified like what actually happens during the week, in terms of like the in-game stuff. So that way you can like go revisit it on like new tunes or whatever. They haven't really changed too much,
Mm-hmm.
but of course, we always got to see the latest update
The
changes.
patch notes are where it's at,
Like
right?
like the real TM
Right,
updates.
we've got TTR Live version 4.4.4.4.4.4.4.4, and that's a big update
Wow.
right there, right? That's a
I
lot of
mean,
fours.
this game has come a long way, Eric.
Sure has, because they added murmur murmur to grumble grumble, allowing for whisper whisper, right?
Wow,
Default camera
finally.
placement will now follow the tune from a top-down isometric perspective.
I love
Introducing
that.
Toontown Demastered, the Berg's flag has been repixelated and will no longer float in the wind. We really needed that, to be
So
honest. That's
so what's the opposite of realistic? So
uh,
dealistic. I don't
Dealistic.
know.
There you go. Dr. Shirley has finally located the remote for the super duper air conditioner, and the Berg should be now 10% less cold. Let's
Wow.
go! No longer
That's
freezing
so
in the
super.
Berg.
About time. It's heating up out there. You got to get with the times,
They
you
removed
know?
all physics from the golfing activity in Chippendales, removed all golf balls from the golfing activity in Chippendales, and removed all golf courses from the golfing activity in Chippendales. So, yeah, it's time to live in the gray. Yeah, that's.
It's about time.
Do we
It's
get
about
trophies?
time.
Is there a new laugh boost for that?
I mean, we said this was a big update, so I
Huge
mean,
update. I mean, no other Toontown server has ever taken out golf before. Let's be honest. Some of them have put in golf. I've never seen one take it out. Goofy Speedway is under new management. Lance Iceberg
Whoa.
of Ice Cycle Bikes has replaced all racing carts with brand new bicycles.
Yo,
Unironically, that
tunes,
sounds
like
awesome.
unironically, I mean, we know how fun bicycles are in Mario Kart, so like
Mm-hmm.
imagine how much fun tunes would
Pop a
have
wheelie down
bicycling.
Goofy Speedway.
Or everyone is on training wheels and see who's the fastest.
They're testing out a new activity. Be the first to try out swimming in Donald's Dock. Wow. That's new. Definitely brand new. Now, what would be
Is
funny?
it?
No, it's not. It would be funny is if they had like a Michael Phelps sort of like race, right? Where you could
Oh my
you could
God.
do laps
That
and it would time you.
unironically, that would be so fun.
Mm-hmm. Name Dropper's lipstick color has been changed from business burgundy matte to coral blue number 2 semi-gloss. And I, for one, noticed because I hated burgundy matte. It was the worst.
Mate.
I always say matte. I've always read it as
It's
matte.
almost it's almost like Mattel, kind of.
Is
you
it?
know? Like,
I will take your word for it.
yeah.
Anyway, Flunky's prescription has changed from a 5 to a 4.5, which means they're probably going to hit more often, right? We're going to be dodging the Flunkies a little less, probably.
Maybe we'll see some mitosis
Right.
out there.
Can you tell me what's new with the tunes, Michael? Tell me what's new with the
Yeah.
tunes.
So tunes will now throw pies at a strict 45-degree angle to ensure maximum velocity, so we get that maximum impact.
Tune resistance is going to be sitting there measuring it. If it's off by even an inch, tune jail.
Yeah, so when you're going to pie throwing school, like training, like if it's not 45, if it's a little bit more or a little bit less, you get kicked out
Straight to jail.
after 3 strikes. The shade of the cyan jelly bean has been saturated by 0.003%. Toontown Central's ice cream cone treasures are now Ripley's raspberry ripple flavored.
Thank God. I hated the normal vanilla.
I was tired of the melted ice cream all over the playground anyway. The Toon Hall's front door has been moved half an inch to the left.
Finally, that was bugging me so much because they had the tiniest
Yeah.
little gap. No, they didn't.
They did not. And then lots of bugs and blunders over here. They fixed a regression causing release notes to be released too early. Honestly, if regressions could be fixed that easily, then like,
If
life would be so
only.
much better.
I loved it when
They,
they released the release notes too early, because then I knew what to expect.
right? Squash a bug getting dangerously close to my picnic basket.
Oh, that's important. That's very, that's
Yeah.
very important.
The bug had feelings, Aaron.
I
It
mean,
had feelings. It
you,
had a
you ever
heart.
see B movie? That could have been
Yeah.
B movie. That the guy from
Yeah.
B movie, but
You know,
accidentally
Clash
deleted.
did like a
Say again?
Clash did a crossover with like a Roblox game. I mean, Toontown Rewritten could cross over with B movie. You never know.
I could see it. Barry B. Benson,
Yeah.
the new tune.
Didn't
Accidentally
mean to cut you
deleted
off.
the new gags coming with clear coasts. Quick, quick, think of a new gag. What did I have for lunch? A banana. That's it. A banana. Wait.
Peel, peel,
Peel.
peel, peel.
Increase carbonation of all seltzer bottles by 25%. Hey, maybe we'll
Let's
get some more
go.
damage out of those. Or maybe they'll
Yo,
just
maybe we'll get some
shoot
like
faster.
maybe we'll get like different flavored, like soda. Like, yeah.
Oh, dude, like, see, like this is like seltzer water right here, but it's green apple. Maybe
Yeah.
we get some green apple. Ooh, there's a thought.
Apple. Hey, Apple. Sorry.
Hey, apple. Fixed a bug. We're saying glue would have no impact on lure accuracy. Thank goodness. I needed that.
Yeah, that bug really bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reverted seltzer bottle carbonation levels back to normal, but we just increased it. What do you mean? You
It was
can't
by
have both
popular demand, Aaron. Yeah.
already.
You should,
Who was
you
writing
should-
over
you
this?
you should have heard the masses in the Toontown
In the
Central
past 10
Playground that
seconds
one
between
time.
when we read the first one and we read the third one? That's crazy.
Yeah. People had their signs out. Yeah, it was a big deal.
Fixed a long-standing bug causing drop accuracy and sound accuracy to be flipped. Whoops. That makes so much sense, actually. You know how
Yeah,
often sound
honestly,
misses?
yeah.
Too often.
Yeah.
Too often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, the thing is that drop misses a lot, and sound was
Yeah.
supposed to miss even more. So now they flipped it, so sound is just worse than it was ever been.
Sounds good to me, honestly.
I mean, yeah, as someone who doesn't even use it. Fixed
Mm-hmm.
a short-standing bug where gag accuracy was uncapped. Hang on, didn't we just make that change? Fixed a medium-standing bug that... Wait, no, it's a flying bug now. And it's gone.
Bye-bye.
Probably off to ruin someone else's picnic. Or
Players can now replay Lil Oldman's task line by talking to him for a reward of 10 jelly beans.
I might be worth the 10 jelly beans, honestly. I mean, like, I'm
What do you-
trying to
how-
save
how-
up, you know?
How are you going to spend your 10 jelly beans?
Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
sounds
choice.
good. All Toon tasks have been updated. All Toon tasks will
Ooh.
be scribed on scrolls of papyrus instead of parchment.
Yo, Undertale reference? Undertale reference? Is that an Undertale? Did I see an Undertale reference? I don't even know that. Anyway.
Wait,
That's-
they made a hot fix to the release notes.
They did. Now that April Tunes is done and over, we got to change it back. Change the battle accuracy system 95% hard cap to now be a soft cap, now providing more strategic opportunities to exceed past the 95% accuracy cap in some cases. Haha.
Whoa.
But the real surprise is that this has been a thing since 4.3.3, and that was way back here, and I don't even know. Hold on,
That was the last update.
that was a
before this
while ago.
update.
That was, did I even, March 31st? Oh, okay, so that wasn't that long ago, actually. All accuracy bonuses, such as stun bonus, lure bonus, trap placements, and tune hits, can slightly push your final accuracy value higher than 95%. Wow. Remember when Clash had that?
Yeah.
Do they still have
Yeah.
that? I know they're trying to get rid of that with like their new
Yeah, I don't know.
overhaul of the entire game, but I swear they've changed their accuracy calculation so many times. I don't even know what it currently is. But yeah, they're monitoring battle calculations behind the scene. This is all actually true. This isn't a funny whatever. But yeah, you can go past the 95% accuracy now if you just get a few stuns in there. So maybe sound won't miss anymore. Just maybe.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Not if you have anything to say about it. But yeah, that's your funny Toontown April Tunes update.
Wow.
Wow.
I really feel informed.
I mean, this is a very important information, right? Like, the Toontown
Yeah.
community needs to know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Toontown, though, weren't you just on a panel at PAX East about Toontown?
Yeah, it was kind of funny going around PAX East and, people were like,
there
"Oh
he
yeah,
is.
yeah, there I am." So people like would come up to me throughout the week and being like, "Yeah, are you doing like any panels?" And the first thing I would say was, "I did one earlier today / yesterday / whatever at noon." first panel of the con, and it was all about Toontown. And like half of the responses I got were, "Of course it was. Of course it was." Like,
It's a pretty
yeah,
good
like
turnout too. And
I
they
mean,
gave you a big room.
they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously I saw how big this room was, and I was like, okay,
Like,
like
I didn't
maybe
think you
we
guys were
won't
gonna
fill.
fill it, right?
I was
But
like,
like,
maybe we won't fill
it's
all
got
the
a good
seats, but
turnout though.
like people kept like coming in whenever like the enforcers like actually opened the doors for the queue to get in.
Mm-hmm.
When I so I had to get to the panel room early, obviously, and we're all setting up. And so you get to those doors by walking past the entrance to the queue. Basically, they line up attendees in a separate room. So then when they let people in, everyone just walks in as a line.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked past the room where everyone was queuing, and I saw maybe like a dozen people. But by the time, and this was like 15 minutes before the panel started.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes go by, they open the doors, and all these people start coming in. So in
All
the
the
10
last
minutes since I
minuters.
walked past that room, there were a lot of people that decided to like walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a good turnout. I mean, like,
Oh no, you
because
guys should be proud of that turnout. That's a good
no,
turnout.
yeah. I mean, to put it into perspective, right? If you were at like a Toon Fest event, let's say you were at GalaxyCon this past year, like
Mm-hmm.
the room was full and they had to turn people away.
They would
For
probably fill up this
context,
room, to be honest. I mean,
I
maybe
mean,
pretty close.
maybe. I mean, this was like a way bigger room than that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that like if you had taken all those people in the audience and put them in the same room as the GalaxyCon room, you probably also would have had a pretty full room. So
Mm-hmm.
this was really busy, really booked, and you even see in the front row some cosplays. So
Yeah,
like you had
I
people
didn't
that,
see it at first, but like this duck shuffler is so
oh
well
yeah.
done. I like it
So
just blends in with the colors, but when you see it, you're like, oh wait, that's really good.
So shout out to Duck Shuffler for being my cameraman of my IRL stream
Oh, is
whenever
that
I
what
had
they're
to like
doing?
they're holding my phone. I was like, I can't just put it on the table showing my face, like you want to see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Plus there's literally a shredder guitar sitting in front of everyone, which you can see the little
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
handle.
the top right
Yeah.
there probably belongs to
So
this person right there, right? That's the.
yeah. He actually that person actually got up on stage and like grabbed the guitar and like held it up, and everyone cheered, and because it's funny and
Mm-hmm.
it's a good time. But yeah, I got to sit up there. So on the right hand side was Squigs. Me and Squigs were like the partner program reps, and
Mm-hmm.
then everyone else to yeah, my left would be like tech lead, community lead, artists. We had someone that remoted in from the team, so there were really like five team members, and then the two of us that were on the panel, and they had the presentation and everything. And we all kind of talked a lot about like what the community has meant to us, whether it was our own individual careers or like to the community getting where it is today,
Mm. Which is a
and
long
how
story that you could not fit
it
into one panel, but I'm sure you guys tried your
no,
best.
and it did end up being quite a long story. I know
Mm-hmm.
that we kind of yapped a lot, and there might have been some things that were repeated if you watch it back, but I think it was just like the fact that we even had an hour to like have that presence in that room at such a large scale event where you have big rooms like this, like it really did kind of mean a lot. It was pretty full circle to me personally, as someone that has been to now I'm old. 15 packs is like to
You're
actually
not
like
old, you're just experienced. That's a
I'm
good way to put
tired.
it.
I'm
I'm
tired, Aaron.
tired.
Help me. I'm tired out here, bro.
My back hurts.
My feet are still sore. Oh my god. You know how big that convention center is? I'm about to crash out on this podcast.
But the
I'm
thing
not
is, I know
actually.
you wouldn't trade it for anything, right?
I
Like,
wouldn't. I'm just joking. But but Smirky crashes out on SpeedChat Plus. Like
that's the episode everyone wants to see. Tune in next week, guys.
the thumbnails just be going like rah. Yeah, but anyways, no, it was honestly a really cool experience. I really do want to thank everyone that actually did show up, both in person and in chat. We had I think I was told there were like a couple hundred people tuned in on the live stream, combined with
Nice.
probably a couple hundred-ish people in the audience and people that were walking by. That was just like
Now, is
really
there anyone
cool
I
and
would
full
know in the
circle.
audience? Because like if I squint really hard, this guy back here looks like Jacksepticeye, right? But
Well,
like,
Jacksepticeye was not there because I met Jacksepticeye, and that is not Jacksepticeye.
where'd you meet Jacksepticeye? Was it recent?
No, it was like a couple years ago at his Thankmas event in Los Angeles where he was raising
Gotcha.
money for World Central Kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you
If
probably
you
know the
squint
people
really
in the front
hard,
row.
that guy looks like Markiplier. If you really squint.
Now he's got Iron Lung to worry about. So
True.
yeah. I mean, Jake Cheesy Marble was there, Vanku was there, and Vanku literally ran around all weekend in the fursuit. Like there was not a moment.
And it's a well
where-
done fursuit too. Like
It
that is
is.
high quality. That looks
And I
like
mean-
a toon brought to life.
I saw like a few fursuiters, but I mean, like honestly, like Vanku probably has one of the most impressive like fursuits I've seen.
Well,
and
it's because
people
it's
were,
like Toontown stylized. It is. You,
right.
Like, there's. I don't want to take anything away from like the fursuit creators out there, but like there's a million fursuits that all look the same, right? But like this is so specifically Toontown. You look at that and you're
With
like
like the muzzle and
Like,
the
exactly.
eyes and yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
It's
was-
very well done. I have to hand it to him there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm just really proud of this picture. I have to say, Poppy Cheesy Corn over there on the left is like super like I don't know, like just animated, like exactly who I would envision of like running a Toontown project. I don't know, just a really swell guy.
The Joey
like,
of
just
Corporate Clash, charismatic,
The Joey of Corporate
always
Clash.
has the answer and ready to shake your hand.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mhm. That's
and
who you
like
want in a leader.
exactly. Yeah. We're wearing these really cool shirts as well.
Yo,
You
let
can
me
see
get that
they-
link. Hold on, you sent me that.
Yeah.
You continue about the shirts. I'll bring it up.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a Toonfest shirt thing where like people could like get it. It was like really meant for just like team members and partners and stuff like that happened to be there.
And it even
So
says
you can
PAX
see-
East on it.
It
the
has
Corporate
the
Clash
PAX East logo, the Clash logo, and it's got this like blueprint theme with like the pie throwing on the cogs. It's got the Clash logo, play for free today, corporateclash.net. And
like it.
I was able to take it home with me. So I
And you're
have
not
a pretty
wearing it
rare.
now?
No, I'm not. I'm not wearing it right now.
Probably gonna run it
No.
through the wash. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool shirt. And I mean, the team members that were at PAX said they were wearing the shirt and they like got stopped a lot of times like throughout the con being like, I remember Toontown, and that's what it's all about really.
Oh yeah.
Striking conversations with people and I mean, if you zoom out a little bit, if I can add like PAX, they had the theme of PAX Land this year,
Mhm.
and there were a lot of things that were very nostalgia driven with PAX. So like Neopets was out there doing a big panel, and like they had
And they just had a
pretty
game just
decent-
recently come out.
They had a game recently come out, so they had a decent booth with a lot of merch, and they were pretty busy throughout the weekend. I had people telling me about Neopets, and I was like, yeah, those guys, they're pretty cool. And Backyard Baseball was also there.
They
so
were. What can you
They
tell me about
were.
Backyard Baseball? You do the home run derby?
I did do the home run derby. I played
Mhm.
Pablo. He's the GOAT.
He's the
and,
GOAT.
I also played it in nighttime mode because
Ooh.
I saw that was an option, and I saw that was new, and
Mhm,
it
it
actually
is.
looks really beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the fireworks just like sparkle
Fireworks
a
going
little bit
off when you hit a
brighter.
home run. Mwah!
Yeah.
Did you tell him
I think
said
the
hi?
highest. Yes, I did. I would say that like I think that farthest distance I got was like 170 plus feet. Like I
That's
was
solid.
like pretty
Solid.
impressed. It was solid. Yeah. I got used to the mechanics too.
It's
after
a
while,
really
so that
easy
was
game
good.
to pick up. Can I actually like
Yeah.
interject here because I told you to tell them that I said hi. Inadvertently, they said hi to me back because I got a package from them the other day without even like I didn't know this was
Ooh.
coming. I'll open this up live on SpeedChat Plus
Ooh, I'm putting your screen bigger on my screen.
so you can
Okay,
see
what
it.
this?
Yeah. This is a brand new. This is like silky smooth too. A polo shirt they sent me, and if I hold this up, you can see all of those little designs is Pablo and Ricky Johnson and baseballs and the blimp that says home run and baseball gloves. Like this is such a beautiful, fun little shirt. I didn't
This
know
was
they were
not-
sending this. This just like appeared on my front door. So Shout out
This was
Backyard
not
Baseball.
this was not in the drawstring backpack that they gave, which had
No, it was not. This
it had
is kind of an expensive
stickers
shirt.
and it had stickers and a juice box and not a t-shirt. So.
Wait, I want a juice box. What the heck? I'll trade you the t-shirt for the juice box.
Okay, bet.
What are you, a
know,
large? This is a large.
I'm a medium, but I'll wear a large.
This is
If it's
from
for the bit.
Roback, though. It's a pretty prestigious company.
That's so sick. Wow.
Performance Polo. So I just wanted to show that off because I've been looking for an excuse to show this off, and I just keep forgetting to. But yeah, it's
yeah,
really
like
slick.
Mega Cat Studios, like this was their first time, I think, bringing Backyard Baseball to like an event. And who's the because they're like the publisher, right? And then the developer is like
Mega Cat is the. They
because
might
like
be both actually. Let me look it up.
well,
I have Steam open, so.
Okay, because there was like another company. It was like Playground something.
Playground Productions is like the actual owners. They might be the publishers, but I know that they're like the owners of the IP now.
Yeah, so Playground Productions,
I have it here.
yeah, you do.
Oh, I do? Oh, you're right, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Mega Cat Studios is the developer, publishers, Playground Productions. That makes sense.
So the CEO of Playground Productions,
Lindsay,
I
know her.
Was there. Her name is Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
You know her, and I got to meet her, and I had a very nice chat with her, and got to like ask a lot more about like you know what they're trying to like bring forward, while also like what they're trying to like hold on to in terms of like you know the original feel, but bringing it to a more modern like take, and also hearing that like they're gonna like probably do some more updates and stuff like that is really exciting to have this be like the one-stop shop for like Backyard Baseball going forward.
That's the idea.
It was just a perfect game to have on the PAX show floor in this show riddled with nostalgia amidst all these like big modern like upcoming things. You know, like it was kind of like refreshing a little bit. And to hear people that were walking by the booth while I was there, and to hear people go, "Oh my gosh, that's Backyard Baseball. I remember playing that game when I was younger."
It's such a weird... It's like a parallel to Toontown. People kind of react the same way. They're like, that's a game from my childhood. I used to play that all the time.
And I
it's
love
still around.
that
They're
era.
making new ones.
Yeah.
That's why, dude, this is why it fits right up our alley, you know?
Yeah.
Because we know we've been there.
I think that's what made this particular PAX like really special, just how much of that was like apparent and like being realized by like the gaming community at large. It was just really cool that Backyard Baseball was there, and like I really enjoyed the game. I played it with the PlayStation controller. It was really good. So.
Oh, I mean, it is coming to PC, Mac, and consoles, so I'm hoping I can maybe get a review copy. I don't see why not. It's already like... There are
they're sending you a T-shirt.
They did send me a T-shirt, so I don't know. Like,
why are you doubting yourself?
I'm not doubting myself.
Making?
I'm just wondering if I can like talk to them directly, or if I just got to go through one of those like third-party places that give out game keys.
I mean,
because it is already on one of those game key sites.
If they're telling me that they're excited to have me play the game, then like you're gonna be excited. They're gonna be excited to have you play the game.
I have so many ideas written down. Don't anybody take this, but I had an idea of doing a 999 challenge in the new Backyard Baseball, where you like you set it up to spectator and you watch them play, and as they're playing you got to drink 9 juice boxes and eat 9 mini hot dogs in the 9 innings of Backyard Baseball. Come on, that would be so fun.
Like IRL, like you would.
Yeah, like I would be drinking the juice boxes and eating the hot dogs while the game is playing itself, and then I gotta like finish the juice boxes and hot dogs before it gets through all 9 innings, like the real 999 challenge.
Okay, but with crowd control. Thoughts?
With crowd control. I mean, yeah, probably could. That would be funny.
Can I actually show something that I got in the mail from crowd control when I got back?
I mean, I was showing off my stuff. You're more than welcome to.
Okay, so they sent me a plaque.
Oh wow, that's quirky.
It's for my partnership with them. Yes. And they sent me this with a little thank you note, and it's really cool because they sent ambassadors hoodies, and then they sent partners these little plaques. I don't have any plaques like this, and I've been streaming for over 13 years. This is the first time I've ever had like a plaque like this.
I don't got any plaques either, to be fair.
So I would like to thank my parents, my sister, Megasnoop.
Thank the Academy. Gotta thank the Academy.
I like to thank the crowd that I control. I mean, we control. I mean,
I would like to
you
thank
know,
the Control, actually.
I would like to thank the controls. We don't blame controls around here. Yeah, this was a really cool thing to come home to. So
Mm.
shout out to Crowd Control. We're gonna be teaming up with them for the next couple months for stuff. But yeah, I'm really stoked about that, and I'm glad that you got your T-shirt. Mail is
Hmm.
fun as creators,
Dude, okay,
and
can I just say, like, when I showed this to Carly, we both had the same instinct of, like, that one TwitchCon where the fairy mod mother or whatever was like, who wants a
yeah,
t-shirt?
that is
That's
so
all we
funny.
hear. Who wants a t-shirt?
Who wants a T-shirt? There's one thing I didn't mention about PAX was that this was the first time since 2019
Hmm.
that Twitch actually had a presence at PAX East, which
I
a lot
did
of people
hear
didn't
about that.
know. A lot of people didn't know that they were going, but they had a open lounge where it so they were mainly promoting like their community programs like Unity guilds, community meetups, creator clubs, stuff like
Hmm.
that. And it was kind of refreshing because some in the past Twitch would have like big stages and stuff at conventions, and then they'd have like the secret partner lounge back there. You had to be a partner and
Hmm.
everyone had their egos on. But this was like the first time I'd really seen like a lounge space where like anyone could just walk into. You didn't have to be a creator. You didn't have to be partnered. You could just
Everybody is
come hang out with
special.
us. Yeah. And when everyone's special, no one. No.
Nobody is. But, yeah, no,
But
everyone is special, though.
at least nobody was special together. And that was
True.
beautiful to see that like it wasn't gate kept for partners. It was kind of refreshing that way. And
Hmm.
I got to interact with a bunch of the staff there too. And they had like a creator stage over here too. They were doing some like creator challenges and activations and stuff. And I wasn't able
Is
to
that where
jump
you were
into
doing the
any.
AIM labs, or was that somewhere else?
No, so this AIM Lab stuff, there are tweets about it. I didn't put it in our thing, but
That's okay.
for
I saw them. That's
context,
what matters.
okay, for context, one of the parties that I went to at PAX East was held by Logitech G. You might know them for some of their like peripherals, like the one that they gave of their new mouse to me that I just happened to be given.
I also
You
got a
know,
new mouse, but it was shipped to me by my friend Magsy. So, like, it's not quite the
shout
same.
out
But it's a good
Maxie.
mouse. Shout out Magsy. Not
This one doesn't have.
sponsored.
I mean, I guess I could get a cord for it, but I don't have to. It
Oh,
has
yeah,
a
no, this
USB
one's wireless,
dongle.
too. Look at that, right? Whoop.
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Oh.
use this mouse for aim labs, and if you don't know, aim labs is like for CS:GO and stuff to like practice your aim.
Hmm.
But I don't play CS:GO. But my hack is that in my spare time I click circles to the beat on
On
Osu.
Osu. Yeah,
So
so it's the same
so
thing.
I started applying that logic after a few
You just
tries,
start
and then
playing, like,
suddenly
a Hatsune Miku song in your head, and you're like, da da da
yeah,
da 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 da
yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah, so actually, I was just seeing Miku dance to the beat while I was. Yeah, so I was the first one to surpass 50,000 points in out of the entire party. My name was number one on the leaderboard, and then I guess all the attendees decided to wake up. So I
They were like, wait
inspired
a
them to.
second, there's a challenge? We got some real
I
competition here? We gotta
I inspired
try?
them to start getting like 60K points and stuff. But the team at
Dang.
Logitech G saw how I hyped everyone up, and they decided to give me a mouse. They also gave me a light that they just were using on the desk that
Hmm.
I disassembled into my checked luggage. I still haven't unpacked it. I'm lazy,
What
but like
kind
now
of
I have
light? Like,
another.
what is it?
It's like a
Like one of these
horizontal.
light? Like,
It's like on a yeah. It's like on a stand. It's like on a base vertical, and then it's like horizontal, and it lights up like a key light, right? But you can
okay.
also do like a little like color RGB behind it if you want.
Ah.
And yeah, it looked kind of cool. So I don't have desk space for it because my desk is cluttered
And
and
you
we
already
won't
have like
talk
three
about it.
lights.
I got two right here. So I
And
mean,
they work pretty
what
well.
what's one more? But yeah, I mean, they were like, please take it, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm carrying this around the sidewalks of Boston on the way back to the hotel that everyone's hanging out at. So if you saw me walking around the streets of Boston with a giant light fixture, no, you didn't.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't. But yeah, that was a fun party, and I really bonded with like some friends and made some new ones, and
Hmm.
just another one of the parties that was like food, drinks, music.
I can't complain with free food, you know?
Hey, that's what it's all about when I don't have to pay
That's
over
what it's all
$20
about.
for overpriced burgers and fries and chicken tenders at the con. It
True.
makes a difference. It makes a difference. Although Boston's had like a lot of good eats out there, and clam chowder. They have a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Boston's underrated. It's a wonderful city. I love going there every year for PAX. I hope that Clash can maybe do something like this again. But the reason it was such short notice is because they like submitted for a panel, and then panel decisions didn't go out until like a month before. And then
Mm-hmm.
like that's when they found out they had a panel, which they didn't have a booth because they looked into the costs of booths, and that would have cost an
A
arm and a leg
lot.
for the Clash
Mm-hmm.
team that like they're volunteers, they don't have that kind of money, so
Mm-hmm.
they weren't able to do a booth, but they found out they had a panel a month prior, so they put it all together. And I wish that Clash could have more lead time, but panels only have so much lead time. So it'd be great to see them submit for another panel, as a lot of people were talking about. It was good to have some Toontown rep at PAX. I
Oh
loved
yeah.
it, the community loved it. Oh yeah, and then if there's one last thing I can end it off on.
Absolutely. There's one thing I wanted
Yeah.
to kind of bring into it, the conversation as
Okay,
well.
you do that first. You do
I
that
will.
first.
I just wanted to say you touched upon it before during like the intro. You were saying that this is one of the best PAXs like ever. And that wasn't
Yeah.
just a sentiment from you being there, being all like, I love PAX and every PAX I go to is
Hashtag
one of the best
ad.
ever,
Hashtag
right?
special guest.
But like
Like
as I'm at home and I'm not even involved with anything going on at PAX, I'm usually just scrolling through Twitter, every once in a while, looking up news to see what's going on in the gaming community. And just
yeah,
regularly on my timeline, I get different people popping up like, this PAX feels different. This is great. This is like the best PAX it's ever felt. And they start saying things like how there weren't as many IRL streamers getting in everyone's face. A lot more
yes,
people felt more
yes,
engaging and in the moment, and there was just a whole vibe to the entire con that was different from anything that they felt recently, which truly made it one of the best PAXs to date. And it was
yeah,
noticed by both people who were there and people who weren't.
yeah. And like I only saw maybe like one or two IRL streamers, and they were like pretty respectful.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh, they were like, outside the Twitch lounge where it is, and they're like, "Oh, right, I can't like stream here. We're gonna make sure the camera faces this way." And that was all thumbs
That's
up with
awesome.
everybody. Like everyone was like pretty chill. So like yeah, like people weren't just like talking just to say it. Like it actually kind of felt that way. And I will say, like, I remember like the early days of PAX. I hear legends of how like badges would sell out as soon as they went live and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Badges did sell out for Saturday, and it was noticeably way more packed on Saturday, like pre-pandemic levels of packed, which was
Jeez.
really like I hadn't felt that in a while. Like I'll only get that at like Gamescom overseas, but
Mm-hmm.
like to see that at a US event like this was like really cool and exciting. So
It's like what you usually
um
see from Comic-Con, but now for like gaming specifically.
yeah. Like there were moments where PAX did feel a little quiet, and like the show floor was a little empty on certain points, like let's say Thursday, right? Like day
Mm-hmm.
one. But
I mean, everyone's working
uh
Thursday.
yeah, like there are contributing factors to it, but I do think that there like were moments where it was super super busy. Like getting to the convention center on Saturday, the line just to get in was like really long, and the lobby was packed, and everyone was trying to get their badges, and then like everyone was walking the show floor, and the line for Pokemon Champions was always full. Like, and they did not have enough stations for Pokemon Champions. They had so many Mario Wonder stations for the new Belleville Park, like thing that they expanded on, and like I saw like so many empty stations every now and then when I walked past it. They had so many stations for it. They really needed to like put more Pokemon Champion stations up
They gotta know
because
what the people want.
they only had like 5 pairs of two, so that was a little tough. Like I waited an hour and a half in line, and I got in line during media hour.
Mm-hmm.
Some people waited like 3+ hours just to play Pokemon Champions.
Jeez.
It was bad, but the game was good. The game
The
was
game was
fun.
worth waiting 3 hours for.
It was very fun. And I really look forward to playing that game. It's about to come out actually.
Oh yeah?
I think it comes out April 8th or something like that.
Huh.
So it is right around the corner. It's a free game. There obviously is a similar Pokemon Home pay to, enhance thing.
Mhm.
But if you're into competitive Pokemon, you should play it. And if you're not into competitive Pokemon,
You should
you
still
should play
play
it.
it.
And I got to play it at PAX, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I lost my single battles, but swept my double battles. So
Ayy.
we out there, and I just had a good time at PAX. I don't know. I'm just yapping.
And it's like you
but
always
that's part
say
of the
that,
fun.
but like this time it feels different, you know? This time
I mean-
it's like you can noticeably say this was one of the best PAXs.
Like, I would say it's one of the best post-pandemic PAXs I've been to. Obviously, I feel like there's still a lot for PAX to catch up on if they ever want to get back to that pre-pandemic level, those OG days, like when I was going to PAX South, but everyone was going to like PAX East, right? Like, also rest in peace PAX South. I still miss it, but yeah, PAX is just one of those events that if you're in the US or if you're looking for events to come to, like that is a pretty good one. It's always jam-packed with activities. Gearbox dropped like news about Borderlands and stuff like that.
They
Warframe had a big
did. I was
presence.
getting information about that.
Yeah, Warframe had a lot of presence. They had this giant statue in the lobby where the butt was like RGB, and it was it
funny.
caught a lot of attention. We'll say that,
Mhm.
but it also looked really well made, like the whole statue, and it looked really cool. Yeah, it was cool seeing Twitch there. It was cool seeing my friends there. It was cool connecting with everybody. And the post PAX withdrawals are real. And it was also cool having people from our community, the Toontown side, come up to me and people being like, "Bro, I started watching you in high school, and now I'm like fully grown up." And the first thing I said was, "I'm so sorry," and the second thing I said was "Thank you very much," because
There
that
you
does
go.
mean a lot to me. So because I did feel the impact of like my work, I felt very fulfilled, which was something that I really did need to feel more. So
It's hard to see what kind of impact you have with the content you create because the people who are impacted by your content don't always leave a comment, aren't always in chat, but that doesn't mean that they're not there, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it meant a lot, and I've taken that energy into my stream since I've been back, and now we're doing some more fundraising, which I can talk about later. But I know we got more to talk about, but there was just so much to touch on with PAX that I wanted to.
I always love hearing your con story, so I wanted to give you, room to do that, and I wanted to do it earlier so it wasn't just pushed at the end. We like to mix it up around here, give everything its time in the light.
Yeah, it was probably one of my favorite ones I've been to this year so far. And next up for me is going to the St. Jude campus this upcoming week for just a few days to get a fire lit under my butt so I can kill it this year with St. Jude fundraising. And then I have nothing really until next month, really. Well,
you have Level Up.
Comes
I'm
to
going
Vegas.
to Level Up.
I'm also going, but not hopping in a metal tube to get there.
No, you just got to go right down the street.
Yeah, and then DreamHack literally today, as we're recording this, accepted me for their Atlanta show next month.
I saw that. I think I left a like on that on Twitter.
Yeah, now I got to scramble for more cross-country travel. It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap out here. Cross-world travel, dude. You looking at the Philippines next? They got any cons over there? South Africa,
they got
maybe?
cons over there, but I don't know. I have no international trip plans right now. I don't know if I'm going to Gamescom. I'm not going to TwitchCon Europe because of family stuff. And I don't know about Stockholm until like mid-year. So yeah, I really don't know if I'm going overseas for a while.
If it's
we'll
any
see.
consolation, I'm also not going to any of those.
Not unless I have room in my suitcase. Not if I have anything to say about it.
I will be at Level Up Expo, and that's in 3 weeks. So mark your calendars, kids.
Code Megasnoop. Code
Megasnoop. Actually, Tim said he's gonna go, and he bought a ticket using code Megasnoop.
He
got $10 off. Let's go.
W. I have no idea if my code's been used, and I don't think I care or they care.
I forgot to even announce it. I don't even know if anyone knows I'm going except for Tim now.
Well, now everyone's that's listening to the podcast knows.
Guys,
So.
if you're going to Level Up Expo in Las Vegas between the 24th and the 26th, you can use code Smirky or code Megasnoop for $10 off your ticket. There
That's
you
right.
go. I don't think we
Do
get
it.
anything for it, but it'll save you money.
It'll give us brownie points.
I love brownie
That's really
points.
important. That's really important in today's economy.
Totally. You can trade those in for sparkle points later if you get enough of them.
Yeah. It increases your shiny odds. so-
True. All right, but let's transition now into some more of the shout-outs we have, because there's always gamer news. We have a few more tiny ones to go over before we hit some of our bigger points, like what you see in the title of the video. So if you're here for that, thanks for sticking around. But the new Mega Man update finally came out for Sonic Racing
finally.
Cross Worlds. I know this is something that, like, we at least try to keep up with this game because we both like it and we both play it every once in a while.
And I need to play it more.
I do
Sorry.
too, but I mean, I've a million games, you know. I did at least
Oh,
hop
look at
on
how
for a
good
couple
this
of races.
looks.
I got some footage. I made a short about it. It looks really good. The map plays
does.
really well, truthfully. I like the map.
Proto Man. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh, I need to play this.
But that is out. It is $6 on its own, or if you have the season pass, it comes with the season pass. And there's just a ton of other things as well. Because like when I logged on, it hit me with like everything at once. It's like, oh, by the way, this skin and that character. And yeah, one of the items that you can get is Mega Man's blaster, and you can like shoot people while you're driving.
That's so sick.
It's like specific
that.
for that course. It's really cool.
They
But
both
yeah.
look so good.
They
Like,
do.
the
They
models-
really went above and beyond, like making every character distinctly made in their style, and it's like that's Mega Man, you know. It's almost what you'd see from him out of Smash as well when he was added into Smash.
Sonic Racing Smash Brothers. Sorry, Cross Worlds.
Yeah, that one, Ultimate, right? And we still are waiting on Ninja Turtles and Avatar. To think
Yeah,
that there's still
I'm
even
so-
more to come.
I'm so curious about what those are gonna look like. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm so glad Mega Man is finally out though. That's
Yep.
really exciting.
So shout out Mega Man. I'm gonna leave a like on that YouTube video.
Look at you go.
Speaking of Sonic, though, more Sonic news, kind of, not really, but this is more like NASA news, where this picture has actually been floating around the internet, where they took a long exposure picture of our planet Earth after going up and, you know, going around the sun and whatnot. And it is just a gorgeous picture. Like, if you look, you can actually see, like, first of all, the thickness of our atmosphere. Second of all, like, the northern and even southern lights. You see that green glow around the edge of the Earth. It's beautiful. Absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful.
This is part of Artemis 2, which recently launched to go to the moon, not the sun. If they went to the sun, they would be burned to
Did I say sun? I
crispy
meant moon.
chicken tenders.
You think I, like, pay attention to what I say? I just say words.
Yeah, that's fair. But Sonic quote tweeted this and said, "Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is the promise I made to you."
That's pretty good, right?
Sonic's good at imitating his friends, I
He's-
have to say.
I mean, his friends are pretty good at imitating Sonic. You see all the damage Shadow did to his reputation?
Yeah.
That's what Sonic Adventure 2 is all about, baby!
Oh god.
Is this the actual clip? I think this is the
Is
actual
it?
clip. Let's find
see
out.
it.
Maria.
Oh. it's from this what the what's the cube? The snap cube?
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Maria. But I do want to comment that is a very beautiful
Oh,
picture
gorgeous.
of Earth. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, it really just like you think about all the chaos of like social media and like the internet and like the world that is real and happening, and then you see this image and you're like, wow, like,
We're all just small pieces of something much larger.
and it's just like a chill photo of like the planet, and
It's just a chill
it's
little
pretty,
guy. Look at him.
and
He's just chilling.
yeah, like, I don't know, it's just really cool. Like,
Mhm.
it looks very calming, and like, yeah, it really is just a nice wow kind of photo, you know.
Big ocean, very thirsty. But yeah, I
You-
at least wanted to
This
share
wasn't
that.
a Earth's first thirst trap. Like, needs more water. Like, you know, 7.8 out of 10. It's
It
alright,
needs
I
more
guess.
water. Or too much water, that's what it is. Too much water, 7.8 out of 10.
But speaking of Pokemon,
Yo, we were talking about Pokemon. Did you actually see this? This is like a real
I did.
study from Stanford where people who played Pokemon as kids developed a small region of their brain that responds specifically to Pokemon characters. So like there's this
Yeah, it's
back part of
me.
their
Let's
brain
go.
that
That's
like
me.
it's not that like they grew a new part of their brain, but a part of their brain became dedicated to this pattern recognition. When you're a kid, you like if you start memorizing a lot of patterns, your brain will be like, okay, we will
Yeah.
take this spot to
Click
memorize
save.
it. And since
Yeah.
Pokemon was so prominent and had a lot of things to memorize, when they sat all these students down and showed them pictures of Pokemon, in every single one of them, the same part of their brain lit up every single time they recognized one. So that it is so interesting that like a study revealed you actually have a special place in your brain just for Pokemon. Obviously, for different people, it would be different things. Like if you really memorized your mathematics tables or something along the lines, it'd be
Yep.
that same part of your brain. But for a lot of people, it's Pokemon because there's
Yep.
hundreds of Pokemon, and some people know every single one.
Yeah. Like
You're one of them.
maybe that's why everyone can do these quizzes of like, yeah, I can name 700 of 1,000 Pokemon.
I definitely
Just
can. I am stumped at anything after Gen 4. Truthfully, I fell off, man. I fell off so hard.
you that part of your brain just fell
No,
out,
yeah, this
you know?
part of my brain actually is for the location of every single mini kit in Lego Star Wars. That's what it's for. I know where all of those are. I can play that one
I
inside outside.
see.
Also, every Sonic Heroes level. That one, it's in there too. It's that part of the brain.
Comes down to childhood.
Yep, and I would have had like a fun like little name that Pokemon quiz, but number one, we've already done something similar to that multiple times, and number two, I really wanted to play Slay the Spire 2 today, so that's what we're doing today. But
It's Pikachu.
that is really funny.
It's Pikachu.
It's Pikachu. They're all Pikachu. They're all So anyway, did you actually hear about this other news where there was some leaks going around that there's a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake coming out, along with a bunch of other Nintendo unannounced games coming to the Switch 2 later this year, going into next year. And once these started leaking, you know they've got to be true because Nintendo was furious and tried to get them off the internet as fast as they could.
Did they?
I don't know if you actually heard about this or not, but
I saw this. I saw this.
did you ever play Ocarina of Time in your childhood anytime growing up?
It wasn't a childhood game, but I dabbled with it. We'll say that. Yeah.
I've had my dabblings with it because as a kid I didn't get to play a lot of video games, so that's why I'm such a video game centered adult now. But
Yeah.
like in 2019, I tried this thing called Nostalgia Month, where for a month I played a bunch of old games for the Nintendo 64 and GameCube and stuff. And Ocarina of Time was one of those games. So I sat down and put a good 8 hours into it. And it was a good game and I enjoyed it. But I know you cannot get the full experience of the game in just 8 hours. So like I'm definitely going to have to revisit this at some point, especially if there's a remake coming out. But, you know, there's a million games and I'm behind on all of them. So
Yeah. But very interesting. We'll have to see if this ends up being real. But as always, I will wait for the
everything with a
official
grain of salt for
word.
sure. New
Yeah.
Star Fox could be awesome. They've kind of abandoned that guy for quite a while.
I mean, you know, well, they
video
they gave
game
him-
wise, you know.
video game wise, yeah.
Another thing that maybe isn't directly video game related, but still affects us all in our day to day.
It's
This
time
happened
for
a little bit
her
ago.
bubble to pop.
The bubble's popping finally. I don't think this means AI is going anywhere,
Girl
but
in the bubble, the bright shining. Sorry.
it's okay. But Disney pulling out
Don't
of
know where
their
that
$1
came
billion investment and Sora just dying. No, not Kingdom Hearts. But it is kind of great for us, at least, to see that something like this is being demolished because we are creators who like to create things and to see the idea
not
of
like that.
creation and handmade art being tarnished by someone typing in silly prompt. It's nice to see that there is still some value put into handmade assets, right?
I remember how shocked I was. I remember sitting in the airport. I forget because the news. When did the news break that
This was
Disney
like late March,
uh,
March 24th. Like we've had this sitting for a while.
No, I mean like when Disney initially slapped $1 billion on the table.
I had to have been sometime
Yeah,
last year. It wasn't
because I
like too long
it
ago, but
it was like recent, and I remember I was going somewhere, and I remember sitting in the airport and pulling up that article. It was like early morning, and I just remember like, whoa, like that news was like shocking to me. Like I was texting family about it. Like I
Mhm.
was like this was like a mind blowing like in the world of tech like news drop that like caught me off guard, and I knew that people would have mixed reactions about it. And now, uh, Disney was previously said to be investing $1 billion. My understanding is that that's no longer happening. So,
That's they
um,
pulled out of that. And see, the
yeah.
thing is,
So,
from my understanding, the only reason they started to invest in it in the first place is maybe not because they saw what it could be, but because people were already using it to
yep.
like use licensed characters, right? People were
Yeah.
using Sora to make Goofy and Mickey Mouse and Star Wars and Marvel and stuff like that. And Walt Disney was like, okay, if people are going to do it anyway, instead of trying to go around with a million copyright takedown requests, let's just invest into it and make money every single time that they do. And then they realize that their $1 billion that they put into it, they're not gonna get back. And they're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
so this is not actually making any money. And AI is just one giant circle of exchanging the same money around with the same few companies
And using up our resources, by
and
the
using
way.
up our
So,
resources. Because like one of the big
yeah.
reasons that they pulled out of this is they realized that without the sustainability that it has currently of just sharing the same money over and over again, as a standalone product, it is set to lose $500 million over the next year.
Yeah.
Lose, like just gone. Because they aren't making enough money from it, and people are just sitting there being like, ha 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 ha, this time do Goofy, but he's driving a tractor, ha ha, right? Like, whatever it is. I'm
Yeah.
not imaginative, I suppose. But
That wasn't very imaginative
it
of you.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me be like, Goofy, tennis player, but also astronaut, and he flies into sun, but then the sun blows up and Goofy becomes the sun.
But the son is actually from Disney's Toontown Online.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah,
that's the kind of just BS that they've been making. So
Yeah, there's been a lot of Kingdom Hearts memes out of this too, which has been really
a lot of
refreshing,
people singing, the Ding Dong, the
Yeah.
witch is dead, witch old witch, the wicked
Yeah.
witch. Let's go.
That's why I was like, it's time for her bubble to pop. You know, shout out Wicked, good film. I watched
Great
Wicked
film.
for good on my flight back.
I
It
still
was
need
great.
to watch both of them. Oops.
How dare?
I
They're
know,
good
but you
films.
know what? At
They're
least
fun.
I watched the Mario movie.
Which one?
The one that the Mario Galaxy movie. The segue,
Okay, thank
Michael.
you.
It's a segue.
Wow, we're
Which
so good at
just
this.
reportedly crossed $100 million worldwide in
Wow,
what, 3 days?
already.
Literally 3
That's
days.
that is pretty big news.
So
Yeah.
it's already doubled its budget. I don't remember what its budget was, but it's
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
set to make back whatever.
they were
whatever
on
it
top with the
cost.
marketing with it, just field marketing in places like New York. They like put up big signs in malls and stuff, and then they did the movie world premiere in Kyoto, and they had a bunch of like creators and influencers and like folks like come in and like interact with the cast, and like that was a pretty big deal. So um yeah, like I mean they've been on top of it to get people to see the movie. People had to see it on launch day, and we both saw it on launch
I
day.
saw it on launch day. It was date night.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday is date night with my wonderful wife, and the movie just
Aw.
happened to come out on a Wednesday, so a week ahead of time, I purchased the tickets and I said, "Guess what, honey? We're gonna go see Yoshi." And she went, "Yay, Yoshi!" And then I wore my Player 1 shirt, and she wore her Player 2 shirt, and then she had like
That's
the
cute.
Luigi socks, and it was really cute.
So is this the part where we ask for our spoiler-free insights on it?
We are going to actually get to that because I kind of want to transition to that first. First, we're going to talk about what
Fun.
everyone else thinks of it, and then we'll transition
Okay.
to what we think of it because I think we'll have
Okay.
polarizing opinions as to what maybe critics thought, right? But just to go over a couple critics, like whether it's like news outlets or
yes.
gaming publishers,
Oh,
or
yes.
gaming publishers, gaming outlets, I should say, whoever it happens to be. Just reading a couple of these without getting too into it. We've got IGN that says, if you're into wall-to-wall references, you're going to love this movie. It's bigger and shinier than the first, visually speaking. It's fun seeing all that stuff on screen, but without some kind of relatable story thriving underneath those references, it's not as effective as it could be. They gave it a 6 and called it okay. So that was IGN. All right. Then we have, what is this? Variety, right? We won't go into their full review, but they said that the Super Mario Galaxy movie is full of scenes of running, leaping, chasing, falling through the air, falling into lava, fighting, and more fighting, but nothing in the movie is sustained. It's a mad jumble, an eager product tie-in mess. It's one of the only animated features since the Pokemon films that seems to be wearing its Easter eggs on the outside.
Okay.
Little harsh.
Frenetic and disappointing sequel in a threadbare adventure. That's all.
They sure did say that. And you know, like, it somehow gets worse because the Times says 0. The film is torturous to sit through and, for me, provoked periods of actual physical discomfort. I had to stab myself repeatedly in the hand with a pen to distract from the howling distress. It's that bad and that offensive. Maybe that's not a real review because this was posted on...
Sounds like you need to be
I mean, this was before April 1st. I don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say that's not really becoming of a top critic.
It really isn't, because I'm like, that is... No. They didn't even really say anything about the film. They just said it was an insult to their eyes, but you can see literally how everybody else felt about it. Variety
did actually give a 0.
New York Times a 3, Screen Rant a 5, so... There's some people who didn't like it. And then this is one that specifically caught my eye because as the movie came out, this is the one I saw everywhere. Literally everywhere. 1 star. The Super Mario Galaxy movie review. Bland screensaver of a movie that's actually worse than AI. That is quite the statement. Like, that is harsh.
Who are these critics? I just want to talk. I just want to have a conversation.
But now I'm going to show you something from a real person who said a thing.
Here we go.
And here's the thing. Before I get into this, I want to commend Michael's journalistic integrity because within 60 seconds of me posting this, he already found out why I posted it. But here we go.
Yep, he shared this link with me, and then I already... Okay, go ahead.
This is a man who has a lot of followers, but is still
I know Ultima. I follow Ultima.
You sure do.
I think is like vaguely familiar with me. I'd say like we're acquaintances.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Ultima went to go see the Mario movie, 12:01, earliest screening you can get. Says just got out of a midnight showing of the Mario Galaxy movie, and I gotta say it was such a massive disappointment. The pacing was so fast that you couldn't appreciate any given scene, and the writing was a total mess. The movie was made for people to mindlessly point at a screen, which also seems really, really, really harsh. So not just the critics, but even the people as well. But here's the twist, as you know and I know because we went through this, but if you're watching this for the first time, he posted 2 reviews. Dun, dun, dun.
It was a social experiment.
The other one says, just got out of the midnight showing for the Mario Galaxy movie, and I gotta say it was such an amazing experience. All of the references were fun, and the movie was clearly made with a lot of love and reverence for not just Mario, but Nintendo as a whole. Visually gorgeous film, too. And here's the thing.
Posted at the same time.
Posted them at the same time, and I don't think either of these are a lie. I think these are both honest thoughts. One of them skewed positive, and one of them skewed negative. And wouldn't you know, the one that gets more views and more interactions is the negative.
I say it all the time. People latch onto negativity, and guess what? So do the algorithms. So
it is the algorithms. It's not just like reviews for movies. It's YouTube videos. It's Twitch streams. It's Instagram posts. Everything. If it is so much harder to grow as a creator, or be seen, or be noticed, or have your creativity appreciated if you're posting something positive and upbeat rather than trying to be negative and bring something else down. And like the response you're going to get to something like that is also probably going to be negative if you're putting negativity out there. Usually you reap what you sow, but it's just for the easy clicks, the easy views, people tend to skew negative. And so once some of these reviews start coming out and they're bad, everyone starts jumping on that bandwagon and starts calling the movie bad. So
they sure do.
Then it comes to the real question. Michael, Is the movie bad? Tell me what your thoughts
Is
are.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie bad?
Is it an
I
insult to your eyes?
definitely.
Did you want to stab yourself? Did you want to leave the theater? Did you want to kick a child on the way out? How did you feel about it?
You're trying to get this episode demonetized. That's what it sounds like to me.
Here's the fun fact. We were never monetized, baby.
That was the joke all along.
That was the
we're
joke.
not
You
getting
think we
paid
make
for
money
this?
here?
I thought we were getting paid for this. No. So the Super Mario Galaxy movie is definitely not. I
I agree. I
can
don't think it's
understand-
bad.
I can understand some of the points that the critics bring. Obviously, I can't understand that zero. That's just like a hater.
That's straight up a
like-
hater. That's
like-
somebody who
like-
hates
like-
whimsy.
Like, how did you get on that list of all those companies that are
Mhm.
like giving these reviews? I honestly walked away. I told myself, I understand where some of these critic takes are coming from, but my personal like take on it was I really enjoyed it. It is, yes, fast paced. You're gonna notice that once you go into the theaters. You could see the tomato meter, right?
Yeah,
is
no, this
40%.
is like 40% critics, but 90% audience.
Yeah, 90%
that was
for the
very
fans.
similar to the first one as well. Pretty
Yeah,
much same
yep,
deal.
Pretty much the same deal. But yes, it's gonna be fast paced. There might even be like a hole or two that you like don't see like get that like knowledge filled, like maybe something that's left open, like a door that's left open.
Ambiguous.
But
Mhm.
ambiguous. But the movie is meant to just be like fun and vibrant and visually stunning, and it is. And yes, there are a plethora of references that make the film a love letter to fans of the Mario franchise and the universe that is Nintendo. It does a great job like highlighting the galaxy part of like the Mario universe that sometimes fans feel like it's underappreciated because there's not another Mario Galaxy game. Instead, we get a movie. But like the movie was really fun. The adventure was fun. Like, I mean, I'll say like characters like Bowser Jr. get their time to shine in this film, which I think is really cool. Because like he had like little bits of like these trailers, but you really get to see his character shine, which is really cool. Like if you're looking for like in-depth story and like character development, you're gonna get some of it, but I will
Not
say
a
that
lot. You're
I don't
not
think
getting a lot.
I don't think you're gonna get too much out of it. I will remember the Super Mario Brothers movie for its tremendous like plot and story that really captivated audiences from start to finish. I would say the Mario Galaxy movie, while it doesn't lean as heavily into that, it still is just as much of a love letter with its like references and its like art direction, and like the music was stunning. I always love the music in these films. And yeah, there were also some like surprises too that like there was a moment in the film where I was like, oh my gosh, smiling from ear to ear,
Am I
like
thinking?
really
Is it
excited.
when I'm not without spoiling when Luigi
We
takes
can't
the
spoil.
paintbrush and he goes Psh, and then was that what you're thinking?
He might have done
Okay,
that.
if that's the one you're thinking of, that was also very cool. I thought that was very fun.
Yeah, I that was a moment that I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so cool. Obviously, I didn't say that out loud, but like like that was a cool moment for me. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all that I really have to say about it.
That's okay. I probably have a few additional thoughts here. I do want to say that I enjoyed it. I had fun. And I think that was the point of the movie, was to be fun. I don't think it was meant to be a deep monologue or a deep
And guess what critics are? Not fun. No, I'm just kidding.
They hate whimsy, right? But this is a Saturday morning cartoon that's been dragged out to an hour and a half, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think the movie was ever aiming to be a 10 out of 10. I don't think it was ever meant to be social commentary. I don't even think it was meant to have character development, because we know these characters, and they don't really have development. Could they have written character development? Yes, they probably could have. But also, you hired Illumination to create the film, and they made The Minions. How much character development is there in The Minions? So you have to understand.
There's literally another Minions movie coming out.
I know, but there's no character development. They just have I am Bob, banana, right? Like you have to know what you're getting out of it. People are coming in with an expectation of something that's not there, and even so. If you watch the first one, you can see what you're going to probably get out of the second one. The one issue I really did have is the pacing, and that has nothing to do with, like, people are saying they were confused by the story and that there is no plot. I understand the plot. I don't know where they're getting this from. It's not a sophisticated plot, but it is a plot. It's Rosalina kidnapped by Bowser Jr., you know, and they need it to take over the universe and use her power to take over the universe. And then Peach has to save her, and Mario wants to go along and help Peach. That's it. It's straightforward. It's simple. That's it. So I don't know why people are thinking there's no plot. There is. It's just loose. The other complaint that I heard, I don't know if you saw this flying around, is that Star Fox, not a spoiler, they absolutely plastered this everywhere, by the way.
They put the poster up, so it's not a spoiler.
Star Fox has more screen time than Rosalina, which is not true. People actually went in and timed it incorrect. He does not. Rosalina is shown for little bits throughout the movie, and Star Fox has like a solid portion in the middle, and that's about it. But I can tell you the psychology of why people think that. And again, this isn't getting too much into spoilers, but for the most part, Rosalina is a captive for the movie, right? She doesn't do a lot of action. She's not engaged with the other characters. She's just playing captive. Whereas when you come across Star Fox, he is helping progress the story. He is interacting with the other characters. He is engaged in moving the story forward. And because he feels like a more prominent character, his screen time feels like it holds more weight. Therefore, you feel like he has more screen time than Rosalina. And so people who wanted more Rosalina didn't get as much Rosalina as they wanted. And that's one of the big, like, this movie stinks. But I think that just goes back to managing expectations, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would have been great to have her more in the film, but the way that they wrote it, she was never going to. And that's just one of those things you got to accept. As far as pacing, I think it really could have just been fixed if they made scenes a little longer. Like, I know people are saying that it's like a YouTube Shorts if it was a movie and stuff like that. And there's like the baby scene that didn't need to be there. But you know what? Sometimes it's fun to just have fun scenes. Who cares if it plays a part or not? Like, just let me have fun with it, right? Like I said, it's a Saturday morning cartoon stretched out to an hour and a half. I just would love to see some things expanded. I'm sure you probably remember there was a scene with the queen bee, right? And that lasted 60 seconds total. And it went really fast. And it's like, if you just take a scene like that, add 30 more seconds for a couple bit more pieces of dialogue. Let us sit in the moment for a second, enjoy it more, because they're flashing so many references and Easter eggs, which is great. I love that. Nintendo fans love that. Mario fans love that. But then that reference is gone before we could appreciate it, and we got to see the next one already. Let us just sit with some of those references and really take it in before jumping into the next thing. You can jump into the next thing right away and add 5,000 more references. That's great. But another 60 seconds here, another 20 seconds there, another couple lines of dialogue here, and we would be fine, in my opinion. Everything else is people's personal issues where they're like, I want more Rosalina, Star Fox Grr, blah, 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 blah. No plot. I hate everything, right?
More Pikmin.
But it's, yeah, exactly. It's just supposed to be fun, right? You wouldn't see this kind of scrutiny over a Minions film. You wouldn't see this kind of scrutiny over a Paw Patrol film. And I'm actually kind of confused as to why there's so much scrutiny here, because if this was the first Mario film, I'd get it, but we know what to expect because we saw the last one.
I think it comes from a place of love for, like, a franchise like this.
Yeah, where they wanted to do better. Like, they know it could have been better, but at the same time, I think this is exactly the movie they wanted to make. They didn't want it to be a deep story. They just wanted it to be a video game brought to life. And if you've played any Mario video game, then it really is not much of a story. It's just action, fun, silliness, and brought to life, which is... Yeah, it's just the artist's vision. Sometimes you're not going to agree with the artist's vision, but Miyamoto said he loved this. This is what he wanted Mario to be. He even came out and said like the movie really makes Mario feel like a real person now to him. And that's great. And like this is what he wanted to make, and they made it. And it will make a lot of money, and they will probably make a third one, and it'll still make a lot of money. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you this right now. The third one will probably still have the same pacing issues and story problems that this one and the last one had, where it's all over the place, quickly going from reference to reference, and we're just gonna accept it and have fun with it because that's why we're watching it. You don't watch a scary movie for like the heart-loving part at the end. You watch it for the scares, just like you're watching a Mario movie to watch him jump around and use power-ups and beat up Bowser, right? Like that's what you expect to get. So I don't think it's 30% bad or 40% bad. I don't even think it's 90% good either. I just think it's like 70% fun, and that's fine. It doesn't need to be anything more than that,
I was thinking like my personal rating probably like at most is like a 9 out of 10. I'd say it's somewhere between like an 8 and a 9.
That's
like
fair.
I had a lot of fun out of it,
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like if you're going the critique route, it is missing a lot of things that would make a movie fundamentally good, but it is 100% fun. And that's what's important in my opinion.
And I mean, oh my,
I'd see it again.
I'd see it again. I gotta give like love to how visually stunning the film is too. That's a comment you see a lot. It really, if you're looking for something that is visually stunning, this will please for sure.
And it's of course full of Easter eggs and references. You have to watch it 2 or 3 times through just to catch things you didn't catch before.
Oh yeah,
for
definitely could have missed stuff. Like I like literally I was sitting there like in the theater and my mind was locked in. I was like, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff that you gotta
pop an Adderall before going in so you can see everything.
I feel like I got a good chunk of like the Easter eggs on my first watch, but
you would think so. But here's the thing: you wouldn't know what you missed because you didn't see it. So like, maybe there's so much more you don't. Who knows?
I was like looking in the backgrounds for like that one character or whatever. Like if it's like a scene where a lot of characters are moving around, I'm like looking back
and you're like it's Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. What's he doing here?
Shh, spoilers.
No, I still remember when he was announced for Smash Bros. Brawl and everyone went nuts. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
What a great day.
Those were the days. Those were the days. Man.
But yeah, no, I had fun. I'll definitely go see it again. If anything, just so I could watch the after credit scene, because Carly and I got up and left because she had to pee and I had to pee. I know what it is. It did like pop up.
How dare you?
Afterward, I just didn't get to see it there with my own eyes. But I'll have to see it again just so we can watch that part.
Well, as long as you were comfortable with taking an L, then I guess you can take the L.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Listen, there's probably going to be people who already disagree with my thoughts on this movie in the first place. To some people, it's a travesty that they didn't let Mario live up to his legacy, and for other people, they're like, "This is the best movie ever. Why do you hate it?" I had fun with it. I don't think there's anything more to be said than that. I think it was a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Fun movie. I recommend it. If you like Mario, I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
If you like Joy
only a little
Whimsy.
sad that Donkey Kong doesn't make the poster. And
yeah, he wasn't even in the film.
He was.
He was like bit. Barely in the film. He like appeared.
Technically in the film.
He's by proxy.
Let's not get too in depth. We don't want to spoil.
Does he even like have a line?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think Seth Rogen is credited in this film. Hold on, let me. Mario
I'm curious
Galaxy movie cast, because I do not see Seth Rogen. He is not on the list.
We got Isa Rae for the Honey Queen.
Yeah, I know she's on there, and she had like 2 lines. I love Donald Glover though. Shout out Donald Glover. I'm not showing this on the screen. I don't want there to be like any in case of like spoilers. So.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. We did talk about the Honey Queen though, but yeah.
Did you actually see there was an interview with Charlie Day, the voice of Luigi, where he like was very vouching. It's not confirmed that Wario would be in the next film, but if Wario were to enter the franchise, he very much wants Danny DeVito to have that part. And I'm all for that. Man knows ball. That's a baller choice.
I don't know why up until this point I hadn't even thought about like the absence of Wario or Waluigi. Like
Mm-hmm.
that would be really cool to see them incorporated in a future film. I
It
think
makes
fans
sense
would
to
love
build
it.
off as films go on, kind of like with the Sonic films, where Shadow
Yeah.
wasn't introduced till the third one, and
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah,
we're getting
yeah.
Amy and Metal Sonic in the fourth one. So that'll be a good
Uh,
one.
I, I'm so excited for the fourth one. They played the little like teaser during
Mm-hmm. They
the
did. It's
trailers.
about a year from
And I
now,
was
though.
like, wow. I was like, wow, this actually looks good in a theater. Like, I'm excited for what the film might look like in a theater.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Anyway, but yeah, that's my thought on the Mario film. I'm sorry that so many people hate joy and fun, but
literally.
it's not as bad as critics say. But it might not be as good as like the diehard Nintendo fans say, and that's okay too. It's just fun, and that's okay, right? I'll play like a fun video game that I know isn't necessarily a 10 out of 10 game, just because it's a fun video game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, wanted to talk about that, but as a transition into our other major topic on the topic of Nintendo, I'm sure you saw and I saw and many other people saw that Nintendo announced that they are going to have a price difference between their physical and digital games, and this is probably going to carry over to a lot of the other gaming industry as well. We'll probably see PlayStation doing something similar too, where the that is what this is, right? Published digital titles exclusive to the Switch 2 will have an MSRP that is different from physical versions. And even though they're saying different, they did mention digital titles. The digital titles are supposed to be cheaper than the physical titles to have a better reflection on how physical media costs a little bit more to produce and distribute, whereas digital you can just download and cuts out that middleman, right? So initially,
Even though you get a license and then you don't know if you really own it, but
I was about to say, what are your thoughts on that? And that's a really good
yeah,
starting point.
that is the conversation I've had with people. Of course, they announced this like right as their PAX booth was opening, so like a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people were like in conversations about this and the other company that will show. But yeah, I mean, for me, I don't mind purchasing like digital copies at the end of the day. I have already like digitally purchased Pocopia and probably
Same.
will for
Yep.
Tomodachi Life and
Carly hasn't
probably
put
will
it down. Did you see
continue.
the picture of her at the gym playing Pocopia on like the
I
treadmill?
did, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what more motivation do you need to get a workout than to make
True.
sure that you check all the bushes and make sure that there isn't a Pokemon like
Mm-hmm.
flying around? Um, but yeah, I mean, I still kind of miss the physical era. I mean, it's still there. It's just,
But
like
it is dying out. It's being, I should say, it's being pushed out. Very specifically, publishers and major gaming companies are gearing more towards digital, and it's on purpose. Maybe that's just my little tinfoil hat, but
mhm.
I can see why they're doing it. When it comes to physical media, it's a lot harder to like be able to regulate it as far as where it's purchased, where it's being held, and where it goes after the fact. I wouldn't say that these companies lose a lot of money in the resale market, like going to GameStop and buying used games. I don't even know anyone personally who goes and buys used games anymore. Most people I know just buy
Mm,
digital games or buy brand new games or whatever it is.
mm,
Especially because sales for digital games tend to be so much better than sales like in the
mm.
stores. Like you can go on Steam and get something for 80% off, where you go to the GameStop and if you buy a used game, it's only like $8 cheaper than normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not even that the resale market is a big threat to them. It's that they want to be able to penny pinch whatever little bit that there was there to make sure it still ends up in their pockets. And I'm gonna
Mhm.
go a little bit more tinfoil hat on this. Just how this can affect the future. Once you have cheaper digital games and more expensive physical games, it will probably push the market for more people to buy digitally, and that just makes sense. However, it's a setup, right? They're doing this on purpose. These companies are way smarter than we give them credit for. Not in the sense where like they aren't doing the best thing for the consumer, because they know what the
They're
best thing
already
for the consumer
looking,
is. They're trying to
look,
do what's best for them. They always
yeah.
have been.
And I mean, look, these companies, we already know they're looking 2 or 3 steps ahead, steps
Mm-hmm.
equaling years. Like they have
Mm-hmm.
to already have their prediction. You wonder why companies always like presentations, but they have like their estimated growth trends for like the next 5 years because
Mm-hmm.
like they're
Because they
looking at the
know.
current and future market trends. So yeah.
So anyway, with them pushing digital to be cheaper, there's going to be more digital games sold. It's cheaper, it's the same game, it's convenient, it's just going to happen, right? And mark my words, whether it's a year, 2 years, however much in the future it goes, they're going to be going, look how many more people buy digital games than physical games. Why are we even making them anymore if nobody's going to buy them? And then they stop making physical games, maybe altogether, if not just for a few first-party titles. And then once you get to that point, if there's only digital left, they can kick the prices back up to $70 again. And now we're just right back where we started, and physical media is a dying breed. Resale markets are in shambles. And a lot of people have already seen this coming. I'm not the only one who's just sitting here spewing this out. Like there are actual people who study the
guys,
market
Aaron
and
actually
economics.
Aaron actually hops on the forums and it goes back and forth with his fellow tinfoil hats on all these topics.
True. The Earth is flat, by the way.
Yeah.
That picture of the Earth we saw earlier was AI.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that explained those green lights on the North and South poles.
It's the green screen, bro. They had to edit it.
Oh, well, apparently they didn't edit it hard enough.
They didn't edit it well enough. That's how you can tell. But no, this is something you've seen in other markets before, where they'll have two different options, specifically make one more expensive so that less people buy it, and then when nobody wants to buy it, they can just up the price of the other one when everyone's buying that one and say, well, that's all you get now. It's essentially like buying themselves out of their own market, you know? Usually you see it in think of streaming services, right? All the streaming services had really, really low prices for you to buy in until some of them couldn't afford it anymore. Some of them get bought out. Some of them get acquired. There's a reason why Disney owns half of them now. And then once Disney owned half of them, raised the prices on all of them gradually. And now you're out of options because no matter where you go and what you spend it on, it's going into Disney's pocket, right? We're just seeing something similar with video games. It's just how it is. So unfortunately, as great as it looks that we're getting a $10 discount on digital games or an average of 20% on whatever digital games, I hate to say that in the long run this isn't a good thing. It just sucks. It's good in the short term, bad in the long term. And unfortunately, a lot of consumers don't think in the long term.
No, all I care is about Yoshi and the mysterious discount. That's all I
just want to
care
play
about.
the Yoshi game. Let's go Yoshi game.
It looks cute.
It does look cute, though. I'll give it that. I don't want to spend $60 or $70
Star
on
Fox
it.
game win.
Yo, Star Fox
game
that would I'd pay $70 for that. But physical media is a dying breed. Game preservation is very important, in my opinion. It is still an art, and it is important for us to protect our arts because without arts, we don't have humanity. Like that's what sets us apart. That's what makes us different. We're creative. We can create. And I just like being able to enjoy other people's creations while they're still here before they all turn into live service slop that is only here. I mean, there's like an art form to how they siphon people's money, but it's just not as satisfying of an art form. It's a different medium, you know?
Yeah, well, this is what Nintendo thinks, and to segue, this is also kind of what PlayStation thinks.
And PlayStation is doing it with consoles. They have upped the prices of all their consoles and making it the first console generation where instead of the prices going down over time, they've gone up over time. Like you date back to the PS3 where the PS3 came out as $600 and eventually went down to $300 because they were in a big race with Xbox and the Xbox 360. Now they seem to not care, especially since Xbox laid down and is dying. It's just dying. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, you see the PS5 is now up to $650. I bought mine, by the way, day one. Yeah, no, probably within the first week at $500. Since then, it is now up to $650. The digital edition that started at $400 or maybe $450 is now up to $600. And the PS5 Pro is $900. $900. That's a lot. That, and then what? And it's not even physical. You don't get a disc drive on a PS5 Pro. You got to get it separately.
If you're getting a PS5 Pro and like GTA 6, that's already a G. So like
yeah, no,
probably.
seriously.
So like that's an investment right there.
Ugh.
Like I don't know, dude. It's and these prices are effective now. So
And they
if
say
you
it's
missed
global
out,
economic landscape, which means they're using it as an excuse to raise the prices. They don't have to, they just are. And I have my own tinfoil hat for this as well, but I want to hear your reaction first. Go ahead.
it's what do you mean it's not the same tinfoil hat as the one you
It's a
just
different. It's
ranted
a
on
different.
about for 10
It's
minutes?
different. Trust me, it's different.
Well, your take is different. Mine is the same. So go off with your take.
All right. So here's the thing. Besides the whole corporate greed thing, this is another case of
Corporate
them.
clash. Sorry.
Corporate clash. This is another case of them looking ahead. Do you know why they're raising the prices now?
Paris.
Right now, specifically, we are about a year or two away from the PS6, right? Whether we want to or not. And here's the
Probably.
thing. The PS5 sold pretty well, but there's still a large majority of people who didn't upgrade because of the fact that most games coming out can be played on the PS4. The ongoing joke
Yep.
is that there's a lot of like people saying the PS5 has no games. Obviously it does, but it's not as wide. It doesn't have as many exclusive, and there aren't too many games that can only be played on PS5, right? Especially since PlayStation was moving a lot of games to PC. They're pulling out on that. They really want to keep more things PlayStation centric, and this kind of all ties into what they're doing. But they realize that not a lot of people are buying PS5 or upgrading, and they don't want that to happen again. They want more people to buy the PS6. You would think, maybe just in general, you don't have to buy a console day one because it's pretty expensive and you give it enough time, it will eventually go down in price, right? This is the first console generation that's not the case, and this is probably a new trend that they're starting. They want it to get into your head that once they release the PS6, if you're not getting it soon, day one or within the first few months, maybe the first year, the price will probably go up. So you better get the PS6. And here's the thing. For the next generation of consoles, they're probably not still going to be making games for the PS4. Everything that's going to come out is going to be PS5, PS6. And at this point, you're not buying a PS5. They just raised the prices on it. Why would you buy it now when it's even more expensive than when it first came out? So guess what you're going to buy now on day one, because it's going to be relatively cheaper, and you have it in your mind that if you don't buy it now, it's only going to get more expensive too. The PlayStation 6. They set this tone now to condition you to have to buy the PS6 when it first comes out. They are anticipating a huge bump in sales of the PS6 whenever that comes out, whether it's next year, maybe the year after that.
This is all assuming that we don't fall into another supply issue with the PS5 as like with the PS6 as we do with the PS5. So we'll see. We'll see.
But they're doing this on purpose because they want you to be able to buy more PS6s so that they can push more first-party software so that there's more money going through their pockets, obviously. So the people who've been holding on to their PS4 this whole time, it's not going to work when the PS6 comes out and everything is going PS5, PS6. So when it's time to upgrade, you got to make your choice, and people are probably going to be buying the PS6 as soon as it comes out. So they don't just do these things because they're a little money hungry. They're doing these things because they're anticipating the future. They don't raise the prices on the PS5 because they think you're going to pay for it. They actually anticipate less people are going to spend this price point here. They're going to take whatever little profit margin they do get from it, but they are expecting huge profits when it comes to the next console. They take a little hit now to get that big boost later. And all of this happens subconsciously. It's kind of crazy.
But the consumer doesn't think about it.
They don't. It's that's the market for you. It is crazy to think about how smart these companies are behind closed doors, because all of it seems so anti-consumer, and it is very anti-consumer. But your choices now are either spend an arm and a leg for a PS6 on day one or give up on PlayStation completely, and there's a lot of people who would rather not give up on PlayStation completely, especially when they're so hooked and dedicated to these game series that has meant a lot to them. Imagine a new God of War comes out, and now all of those God of War fans feel like they need to get a PS6 because it's not going to be available on their PS4 and maybe not even available on their PS5. Or maybe they never even had a PS5 and now they can't buy one because they've been priced out of it. So,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Welcome to 2026.
And looking forward to 2027.
How do we already get to April? Is my question.
You go to a lot of cons, Michael. Time flies when you're at a convention.
I still have the same question. How do we already get to April?
I blinked, I slept in, and now it's April.
And now the prices are going up. Send
Prices
help.
are always going up, and how come things cost more money, but I don't make more money? What's up with that? What's going on?
And then like more people have to enter the job market because of layoffs, and then it's hard to get a job. And then
It's actually so hard to get a job right now. Like in my free time, the two things that I look at more than anything, just for funsies, are like economics and psychology. And right now in economics, this is your fun fact. The unemployment rate for people with a degree is the same as the unemployment rate for people without a degree. It used to be that
That's
people
crazy.
with a degree had a higher employment rate and a lower unemployment rate than people without a degree, which obviously would make sense, right? Like you want to get a good
Yeah.
job, you go to college, you get a degree, and you go get a job with that degree. Even if it's not in that field, you at least have a degree. It makes you more employable. But this is the first time in history that people who don't have a degree have the same unemployment rate as people with a degree because
This makes me
literally
wanna-
nobody's hiring.
This makes me want to wait for my master's, because like, why get a master's if I'm just gonna have the same problem?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, I get it. It's just
like
how it
2
is.
years
Listen,
later, like,
you've got
yeah.
a 4-year degree in communications. I went to community college for a few semesters, and we essentially have the same job right now.
Oh man.
That's just the truth of it. I always tell the story of when I worked at Chipotle, and my kitchen manager, who was making $1 more than me per hour, had a 4-year degree in computer sciences, but he was plenty happy just being a kitchen manager at Chipotle, because that was the job market in 2020 or 2015, and it's really not any better now in 2026. Matter of fact, it's a lot worse.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about economic and psychology. That's just my fun.
We're not here to get all
Everybody has a hobby,
depressing.
right? That's my hobby. Okay, I keep up with these things so that I know that I'm in a better place. I'm like, okay,
Aaron,
everybody else is as screwed as I am.
Well, your hobby is playing games, so
I do love
we have a
video
game to
games.
play today?
We do. Michael and I are going to take a round of Slay the Spire co-op. Have you played Slay the Spire 2 yet?
I've played Slay the Spire.
So you're at least
Dot.
familiar with the idea. That's good.
Yeah, this will be my first time playing Slay the Spire too.
It's very good, let me tell you. I have like, I don't know how many hours. It's probably good like 8 or 9 hours now, but I've got a good few wins under my belt. Like if I let me change up the screen here so you can see what's on my side. If I hit single player, I have a win with the Ironclad, 2 with the Silent, 1 with the Regent. Haven't won with Necrobinder, but I won with the Defect. So at least I have a few wins under my belt. Feels pretty good. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna specifically do multiplayer and play together. And the multiplayer is actually really well done in this game. So let me
I love
hit
how
you with the invite.
I clicked multiplayer and it said, first run detected. We recommend that you try single player first to familiarize yourself with the basics and unlock some items.
Boo!
You have been warned.
Multiplayer,
Ignore.
multiplayer. I did multiplayer with Tom and we won like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, all I can do is Ironclad. I just want you to know.
Okay, that's fine. You can be Ironclad, I'll be the Defect.
Enable tutorials. I don't think I need tutorials.
Nah,
really.
you're good. You played the first one. It's just the first one.
Yeah.
But with like different cards and relics. Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see
Right.
your like mouse cursor, but I'm using a controller, so
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Okay.
I
Well,
think I'll
what
take
you
one
see
of
is
2
not
colorless cards.
okay. Yeah, what you see is not what I see. I can either upgrade a card or choose one of 3 multiplayer cards, or lose all my gold and choose one of 2 packs.
Let's do that one.
I was thinking either upgrade a card or choose one of 3 multiplayer cards.
I like those are both good. I just take a quick coin flip on that.
Wait,
Oh, you got a coin?
flip a coin.
Aw.
It's tails. So
What does
I'm
this say
choosing
about our
a-
society that like we can't even actually flip a coin? We just ask the computer to flip a coin for us. Nobody has coins anymore.
You think we got money for coins?
Yeah,
That's funny.
true.
Okay, where are we going? This way?
All right, I'm picking that one. I like that one.
I got you.
So this is a good first battle. What do we got? How much defend? I'm gonna use that defend and a zap, and I'm good. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of
Okay.
I'm chilling for this turn.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, end turn 1.
You're good. There's actually a funny when somebody ends their turn before the other one does.
Oh, really? What happens?
I say this, whatever that means.
Huh? Well, are you
Here.
okay?
No, here, end your turn and then hit the button that says ping. Make haste. You could just tell the other person to hurry up. Oh no, I took a damage. What am I doing?
Oh no, I took damage.
Can't be taking damage. I mean, you heal after every battle. I don't. I gotta be a little bit more conscientious about it.
Oops. How do I? Okay, there we
But
go.
like Loki, this is such a good just like stream game to play with somebody, right? Like you
Oh,
can,
this is.
you can like
yeah.
talk about the game if you want, and there's like good conversation to have. But at the same time, it's just one of those like relaxing things you can do while just hanging out. I've got so many of my friends to buy this. So many of my friends have already bought this, but like I'm getting so many of them more to play. I think I did a run with Tim. I did a run with Tom. I got Magsy to buy it. Let's. Oh,
I have
the
the
cheese!
same
I want the
options.
chosen cheese. You lose 14 HP now, but at the end of every combat, your max HP goes up. Oh, it's so good.
Throw the cheese.
Chosen cheese. Chosen cheese.
Merchant
I'm not gonna go to the
or
merchant yet. I don't have
unknown?
enough money. Like I really want to be able to buy whatever's at the merchant. I don't.
Are
wanna
we
go to the
are we
merchant and be
able to
oh.
like go? Are we able to go
Yeah,
different ways?
if you
or how
choose
does
like
it
the
work?
right one, it'll do like a rock. No, maybe not like a rock, but it'll do like a coin flip between them. So you see? It's
Oh,
like,
I see.
So we're going to that one. Yeah, these aren't too bad.
Self-help book.
Let's do that one. Yeah. That's pretty good.
I guess I'll do this one.
That's something that's great if you have something like an X card where it's like it'll do 7 damage X times. I'm doing that. I'm blocking. Ferb, I'm blocking. Oh, I blocked through it. Thank goodness.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Hey, yo, me too though. Okay, that's my turn.
What's this? Oh, for you, and then.
Oh, what was
for
that?
You.
What'd you give me?
I gave you.
Give another player 5 strength. But I can't use that. I can't do it anymore. I already used
Yeah,
my
that's because you're too fast. You're too
Because
fast.
I know what to do. I mean, maybe I don't know what to do, but like I know what I want to do, right? I'm trying to hit the guy in front. Let's take out the guy in front first. We should be
Oops.
coordinating a little bit, I think.
We're just in our own worlds, just like we are as streamers.
So true. Hold on. Front guy dead. And that stuns the back guy, so you don't have to worry about blocking.
I
Yeah,
don't have
bash
enough
him.
energy
Bash
for
him.
that. Okay.
Close enough. Alright, I'm going to... Do you think we can kill him this turn? I think we can kill him this turn. I'm going all out with attacks. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Nice. That's also pretty good. Wait, that's also pretty good. I like the defects cards. They're pretty good. Doesn't matter which way we go here. We'll go that way. Oh, it's a merchant
Ooh.
anyway. Oh.
It's a merchant.
Okay, well, I'm taking a strike out of my deck. Anything else here that might be worthwhile?
Oh yeah, I have different stuff from you. Okay.
Oh yeah, we are 2 different characters. We're gonna have different cards. Makes sense.
Okay. Let's see what I should do. Should I get like one of those like potions? I guess that would.
You can
be
get a
good.
potion if you feel like you could use a potion, especially if it's like a good potion. You find fairy in a bottle, you buy that so fast.
Well, I don't have that right now.
Oh,
so...
it's increasingly rare.
Yeah, I need healing.
Yeah, you can
so
either
they
heal
say.
yourself, heal me, or Smith to upgrade a card. I'm gonna upgrade a card because I have lost track of my life. What's this one do? Oh, it's just more block. Okay. I like making my zap free. Like zap, like Toontown. Okay, we gotta be careful. If we go left,
Yeah.
there's an elite. If we go right, there's also eventually an elite, but we can like pace it out a little bit. Actually, here's the thing. I wanna I'm gonna draw on the map real quick. Hold on. I might. Yeah, that. Okay. So here's the thing. We're right here, right? Let me move up a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we could go this way, and then we could go this way, and then hit this, and then do the elite, so we can heal before the elite, right? Like that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, I like that. All right, let's do that. So you like draw on the map and stuff.
That's so funny.
It's a good game. It's really well made. And the scaling works really well too. Like when you play with a friend, it doesn't necessarily feel like things are too easy or too hard. It feels like the balance is just right.
Yeah.
Because like Slay the Spire is like generally a hard game. Like that's just at its core, it's a difficult game. Ooh. Good blocks. I think we kill him this turn. Oh, yeah, no, I still think we kill him this turn. There we go. Yeah, give me the block.
You're like a little bit ahead of me somehow, but
I'm a little ahead of you?
yeah, I don't know how.
Maybe it's because I'm the host. It's probably because I'm the host.
That's true.
All right, here's the funny thing, right? Like, because of the fact that either of us could take either one, if we choose the same one, we end up rock, paper, scissoring for it. But here's the thing.
What are the two? Whenever you rest for cure and a potion,
I think you get more out of the one on the left, though, because you're very much more bash them in, and I'm more like, I use electricity, so I'm going to...
That's fine.
Tiny mailbox.
Okay.
All right, this way, and then we'll zigzag
to the
back.
right. Okay. Battle start.
Free, attack, and turn. I am taking damage this turn.
Welcome to the club. I lost more damage than you.
It'd be like that. I just noticed the defect. I need defense. I need that block. Oh, he's only
I also
doing
need defense.
So I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that. All right, that's my turn. All done. Ooh, good hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, we definitely kill him this turn. No doubt in my mind. He's got 1 health, and I have no more cards. Just hit him.
I got you.
Oh, wait, there's 2 of them now. I forgot about this. They split up.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that and that.
All right, I think we got to kill him this turn. I'll take out the guy in the front. How's that sound? All right, and then you worry about the guy in the back. See if you can, like, kill him, because I got nothing.
Did I hit? I hit
there you
the
go.
right
Hit
one.
him. I just gave you strength. Oh, good hit.
It said it was going to deal 14 damage, but it dealt 21. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that one. Okay. I need healing.
I scribbled all over the screen.
yeah, you really did a number on that.
Let's go. Where's my dual cast? That becomes free. I love free. All right.
FREE, that's what's free.
Big fight.
A big defense. Another big defense.
I take 3 damage this turn, but that's okay. Ooh,
sorry.
You got some strength up. That's pretty good. That's a good card.
I'll use it next turn.
All right, what do we got? I want that one, this one, block. I think I had a pretty good turn there. I'm blocking it exactly. I did my damage. I got my setup. Ow. Uh-oh. Shrek, he's doing damage. I only kind of blocked some of this. Oh, you're eating this, aren't you? Ooh!
Ugh.
Let's do that. That one. Attack. I can't attack again. Oh, nice.
Yeet.
Yeah, now he's not even dealing damage this turn.
Nope.
I didn't
So
even
I can
have
do
to
that,
block.
and I can do.
Wait, how many more cards do you have?
Yeah. It says 6 on the bottom right.
I meant like in your hand.
15.
I meant like at the bottom of your screen.
4.
Oh, okay. Here, have an energy potion. Use them up.
Okay, thanks. It's all just blocking.
Oh,
really.
never mind then.
Yeah. So I
That's
probably
okay.
should have said that.
That's okay. Hey, we still got that block though. Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
now
take it. That was actually not bad.
He's stunned. Get him, get
Okay.
him, get him, get him. I did some pretty decent damage.
Oh, okay, I'm done.
Oh, we gotta be hitting him hard now. We gotta do some real damage.
Stunned. Nice.
Oh, he's not attacking yet. Okay, so we still have time. Okay, we can definitely kill him this turn. Oh, this is so winnable. Let's go!
Yeah. W. I
Let's do
got
more
2
of
of the same relics now. That's funny.
You have 2 of the same one? That's so quirky.
The Vajra, where I start each combat with 1 strength.
Oh, so now you start with 2 strength. Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just win.
I stay winning.
Alright, these guys are a little quirky because if one of them dies, they could like summon another one to take its place if we don't kill him fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta, we just gotta, you know. I'll just do that. I have a very quiet turn this turn. Ow. Okay, let's do that. That one.
I have 21 health, by the way.
Sounds like you need to get
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
let
bit
me-
more block.
So, yeah, sounds like I need to use my block potion.
There you go.
So, yeah, let's do that. And then let's... I think I could take this guy out.
I think I just heard
Uh-huh.
thunder outside. Yeah, so one of the reasons we didn't record yesterday is because there was a nasty storm coming through here, and we, like,
Oh,
my
really?
power had a chance of going out. It didn't, thankfully, but like you
Oh.
could hear it. Now it's starting
Yeah.
to rumble again. It's raining all night. Let's do that.
Hate that.
Oh,
for
they're
you.
so weak. Just hit them. Just hit each one of them once. just to smack them.
Oh.
They're
1,
so weak.
2.
Let's go. All right, that's good. Do you want to do a big fight, small fight, or no fight?
I'd prefer to not fight.
All right,
if
no
possible.
fight it is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Doors of Light and
I'll
Dark.
upgrade 2 random cards. Wait, no, I don't.
I will also upgrade 2
I'm gonna
random
remove
cards.
1 random card. Remove 1 card because it's like I already upgraded mostly the ones that I
Yeah.
wanted to upgrade. But here, yeah, I'm gonna heal. And
Me
I have a
too.
strength potion I'm going to give you at the beginning of this fight, so your strength is going to be 4 at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, well, I also have a strength potion.
Ooh,
so...
use that at the beginning of the next fight, because this is the boss fight. I mean, you're aware. You've played it before. There you go.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
Now you have all the strength. You are the carry. Especially since I started
Wait.
with a bunch of block cards. I can't do anything.
Let's see. I could attack, but I'm debating if I want to.
He's not attacking this turn, so you might as well attack.
Let's do...
You have no reason
Yeah.
to block. Nothing. He's not even hurting you.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, whenever those cards come up, you might want to play those. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That one, this one.
I get blocked by damaging. I love it.
That's a good way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I've played a lot of this game. I kind of look at my cards and I know exactly what I want to do in exactly what order, and then it looks like I do absolutely nothing because I've only done 7 damage to him.
Yeah, that's fair.
That one.
Okay.
That one. That one. Yeah, I gotta use those fisheye things, otherwise I take damage. It comes off of your shield, so if you have shield, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Also, he has an intangible, so like everything that you do only takes 1 damage. So like he's basically cheating. So if anything, just block this turn and then get ready for your big hits next turn.
Well, I can deal damage this turn, 14 or 30.
You can't because if you hit him, it'll only do 1. No matter what. No matter how, see, all of that does 1 damage.
Fair, fair, fair.
All right, now you can hit him. All you want.
Okay, I took 1 damage.
I love Rage.
Oh, I only
It's
had
such a
1
good-
attack.
Sometimes that's how it is. Like, I gotta work with what the cards deal you. We are getting him down. He's less than half now, so slowly but surely, right?
Yep.
Oh, he's dealing a lot of damage. Oh, okay, I'm gonna eat this. This is gonna hurt. I mean, we do get fully healed after we win this fight, so like, throw caution to the wind if you must. And as long as one of us lives the fight, then we're both good.
Yeah, I'm at 43 health, so 24 is what I meant.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, so it's not true anymore.
I was like, I was lying.
I'm letting my like electricity do most of the work for me. So yeah, stuff like that. So I'm doing a lightning rod every other turn. So that like as soon as a new one comes in, it's just dealing consistent damage to him. I'm the chip damage. See all that's me. And then boom, that's
done.
also me, but he's got intangible. So once again, we're kind of we're just kind of chilling. I block through this, but next turn we should be able to kill him. Right now everything does 1 damage.
We'll see if I can live. I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we can. I don't have a lot of attacks. I'm gonna attack anyway. He's got 21 health. You got this. Oh, 1 more hit. Let's go! Yep. Huge!
Bye-bye.
What do we got? That's pretty decent. Ooh, wait, that's very fun. Give me that one.
Okay. Let me describe mine for you.
All right, let's hear him.
Primal Force. Transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock, which deals 16 damage each.
I love Giant Rock.
Demon Form. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength.
Demon Form is so good. That might be your best card.
Or Thrash. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card.
That's not terrible, but I would go with Demon Form because if you can get that like initially, every single turn you do an extra 3 damage, or I think it starts as 2, but then it goes into like if you upgrade it, it's an extra 3. So the longer the fight goes on, the more damage you're doing, and it snowballs into you doing literally hundreds of damage. Easily one of the best cards.
So, well, it's gonna be a while before I can heal. So.
Oh no, you literally click and it'll heal you instantly.
Oh great.
Yep.
Love
ta-da.
That. Okay. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated.
Biased Cognition. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking Biased Cognition. It's a card. It's just one of my cards. This is a really good card, but it's one of my cards.
I could have Elites drop more relics, remove 2 cards, or at the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat confused.
What was the first one?
Remove 2 cards from your deck.
You might do that one. Might do that and then remove 2 regular strikes so that you're getting your more powerful attacks more often.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, where are we going?
I'm going left because there's a real merchant, and I want to hit that real merchant.
Which left?
The one that I've already selected.
Then
you could do the other left if you'd like. Yeah, for sure.
This one.
Yeah, why not? Oh, we're going this way.
Okay.
I know you like your event squares.
It's just funny.
Oh yeah, I like to see what I get. These guys are quirky because they take half damage for the first like few hits. It's stupid. They're stupid.
They're stupid.
Wait, I got all my good cards at the same time. Okay, I'm doing that and then that, and I'm waiting a turn. I'm eating a little bit of damage here.
Same.
And I'm doing that, and now I can't do anything this turn.
Let's see. Yeet.
Yeah, let's try to focus one at a time. So we got that first one like half health. Let's get him out of here first.
Mhm.
Okay, let's pop that. Let's pop that. That one. That one. I'm gonna have to keep blocking. If you get out that first guy though somehow, then we're probably sitting pretty.
Got him. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, he takes half damage. So, ugh. Ooh, that was pretty good.
Gross. Nice.
I know. Ow. Okay, yep, I sure am. Why'd the first guys have to be so tough? Here, I'm actually gonna drink this. At this point.
I'm just gonna do that. Okay.
Oh, it didn't even hit the front
No, it didn't
guy.
get the
You're
other
kidding
one.
me.
That's so sad.
I hate it here. I did
Now
this
he's
way
gone.
out of order. That guy's dead now. Let's go. Do you hear the thunder outside my?
No,
I hear
don't.
it. I wonder if anyone who's watching this on YouTube hears it. Oh, we won. There you go. Ooh, wait, give me that one. All right, this one will be better. I promise. This next fight will be so much better.
Oh yeah.
I promise. Okay, this guy kind of sucks.
This guy's aggressive.
This guy's not as bad. He does kind of suck though. You give me this one. Ow. I mean, not ow. I'm fine.
We're
He's not
fine.
even attacking
Everything's
this
fine.
turn, but he is going to get like a lot of shield. But if we break his shield, he becomes stunned and he won't hit us because he's gonna like show a number that's a lot of damage. But
Yes.
if we take all 76 shield off, he won't hit us for that. But here's the problem.
So how do we do that?
Well, I just did 6, so if you can do 70.
You know, I could, or I could heal, or
You could try to block a little bit of it. Well, he's gonna keep doing that until we get all that shield down. It's a little less now. So now if I do this, there it goes. And now he's stunned and we just give some free damage. There we go. See, I know I can bring out the damage when I need to. I just couldn't do it last turn because I suck. Okay, wait, hold up. We do that, and then we do this, and then we do that, and then we do that and that. That's my whole turn. Ooh, good hit. 23?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't see why we don't kill him this turn. Oh, I have 0 attack cards. You definitely kill him this turn, though. There you go.
Yep.
That could be good, that could be good. Let's do that. I do need a little bit more attack. All right, merchant time. And if we get through one fight, we can get to the heal.
There's fairy in a bottle.
Oh, yeah, no, get that. That's basically an extra life.
Lantern, explosive ampule, speed potion.
Wait, that's pretty good. Give me that. Give me that. I can't afford it. That's fine. I didn't need it. I'll take the strength potion just so I can. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. I'll take the strength
I like the
potion
panic
so I
button.
can throw it on you.
I like this panic button card. Gain 30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns. Exhaust.
Right. It's good if you have the additional card that doesn't make you lose block over.
There's
multiple
also
turns.
there's also Evil Eye. Gain 8 block. Gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. That could be good.
Oh, and those two pair together because then you exhaust one of them and then. Well, no, because then it says you can't gain any more block, right?
No.
Don't
I
worry.
also don't have enough money for it. So.
That's okay. You didn't need it anyway.
I'll just get that. Okay. Proceed. Where are we going?
I'm going to the right so we can hit the question mark and then we can hit the heal. This guy's not terrible. Okay, I don't need that. I kind of have a really weak first turn. Alright, I'm throwing you this potion.
Thanks.
So
Okay,
here's the
what
thing,
should I
you want to
do?
focus the guy on the back. If you can kill the guy in the front, that's great because it won't do as much damage to us. But if you kill the guy in the back, then the whole thing ends, right? Ooh, nice.
That was cute, right? Okay, all right. Let's do honestly this, and then this.
Okay, see, we still live through that.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Ooh, I'm gonna have, like, no health.
Yeah, I might be dead, just so you know. Wait. Let's see.
Alright, see what you can
What can I do here?
Ooh, wait, hold up. You've got Whirlwind?
Huh?
That's such a good...
I do.
Oh,
I might
such a good
have
card.
to use it.
Yeah, it kills the first one. That's
Yep.
less damage we're taking.
Maybe I'm not dead.
Oh, you get at least another turn.
I have 2 HP and a dream.
We will go down swinging.
Wait, I should not do that. Let's do that. That's fine. We'll do that.
Ooh, the vulnerable
And
helps.
I still have
Oh.
fairy in a bottle.
Oh, so yeah, you live, actually. So you come back.
Yeah.
Okay, we
For
can
now.
at least kill the guy in front. Like that. Alright, that's my whole turn. Now you can do everything against the guy in the back. Ooh, there's some good damage. Hold up, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, now just focus the guy in the back. We just gotta kill this guy in the back. 1 health. Let's go! Oh. Barely lived.
Heck yeah.
We are like by the skin of our teeth right now.
Okay, but how about another whirlwind?
Hey, that's a good card though. And if you have enough energy, it works.
Okay, I could either lose the potion of binding I just got to gain 10 max HP,
I'll
or
do that.
lose 6 HP to enchant an attack with vigorous 8.
I don't want to lose HP. You kidding me?
Yeah, me neither.
Take the potion. See if I care. I'm resting.
Rest.
All right.
Left?
Yeah, I'm gonna go left. All right, what do we got? Ooh.
Lantern or
Do you want
Regal?
extra energy or extra health?
Extra health.
All right, I'll take the extra energy. I kind of prefer the extra energy anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take the gold. I'm not even gonna bother.
I might
with him.
also just
I don't want to
take
fight
the
him.
gold,
He
yeah.
hurts very badly. I've fought him before. All right, now we just gotta get through this elite and we'll be okay. And this is one where your tornado one will do really well.
Okay. But this looks like a lot of damage.
Yeah, you might have to like focus on block.
Which
Also,
I
the
did.
quirk thing about these guys is that you have to kill all 3 of them within the same 2 turns. Otherwise, they grow back.
Cool.
That one first.
So,
that one,
Whirlwind.
this one. Yeah, Whirlwind will do you very good here.
I can either use Whirlwind now or use my demon form.
I would use demon form, but then like try to make sure that you're staying alive because I don't know if you even live this.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I do, just a little bit. Wait,
14
can I use
plus
this?
14,
Wait, no.
28. They're doing 28 total damage.
If I use Whirlwind with 0 energy,
It
it
won't
does
do anything.
0.
I mean, it'll just go
Yeah,
back to
that's
your
what I
draw
thought.
pile, but still.
Yeah.
At least now when it cycles back through, it'll be doing even more damage because of demon form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did a decent amount of damage that turn. Ooh, nice.
That's all I can do. 07. It's been real. See you later.
No! Sorry that I told you not to use the one thing. The one piece.
You found the one piece?
I'm so dead, by the way. So dead. Ow. Ow. Ah. That's okay. Hey, we got kind of far. We got like halfway through.
Yeah. I discovered an epoch, whatever that is.
Nice. It just means you finally, like, I think you unlock something basically for everything. It was your first run. You got through the first boss. You
Oh, yeah.
unlocked
In the
something.
timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Play a single run to reveal this epoch. Oh, Chapter 5, Niao, the reopening. Okay. Niao will now greet you at the start of each run. Cool.
Nice. But it's a good game. And it just means that we got to play this together more.
100%.
1000%. All right, anything else you want to close it with today before we get into our final game shoutouts?
I guess, well, yeah, you start with your shoutouts, because then I have my shoutout.
Oh, that's totally cool. I don't have a lot of shoutouts. I at least wanted to shout out my game of the week here is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I finally got around to playing that.
Ooh.
It was definitely a product of its time, but still a lot of fun. Like, you could see where the influence of the time travel mechanic as well as the parkour is seen in a bunch of games yet to come. It's a bummer it's not going to get a remake because that got canceled earlier this year, but I still had a lot of fun playing it. It's on Steam if you ever wanted to play a piece of history. Just know that it's not technically controller compatible, and so you're going to have to do some funny like key bindings, but it's still a lot of fun. Great game. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you?
My shout out is something I literally meant to show earlier in the stream was Toontown Corporate Clash, because they have the fun little swag envelopes that I'm gonna show on screen because I forgot to do that.
Toontown got invited to Smash. Let's go.
Yeah, so they gave me the little sticker, you know, it's like a little
Nice.
commemorative gift before they said go fight to the death. I mean, what?
I mean, what?
And then
You're joining
and
the
then the
army?
card. And then the card. I already redeemed this ages ago. So leak.
Leak.
No, this is
Leak.
This is what the card
Couldn't
looks
see it
like.
anyways.
It's
Too
pretty
blurry. Is
cool.
that a Q or a?
You can't see me. Yeah.
Is it-
Okay. Anyways,
is it
you
written
can't
in, like,
see me
Star
with my
Wars?
corporate clash card. Yeah, something like that. And then we got the two little cards here. We got Rain,
Ooh,
right?
that's fun. I like that.
Got Rain with the backside here with
Mhm.
all the info. And then we got Chainsaw Consultant. I like this
Oh,
one
that's
a
a
lot.
good one. I like that one a lot.
It's a good card.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then we got that.
All the
So
stats. There
all
should
the
be like a
stats.
step-by-step how to defeat him on the back. A lot of people could use that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But these cards are really cool. Clash is really cool. And I'll be giving some of these away to community members on my stream. So that
Yeah.
should be
Sounds
nice and
great.
dandy. Yeah. Otherwise, that's all I got. That's the game I wanted to shout out. So
Well, I'll at least say thank you guys for joining. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the Mario movie, as well as, what was the other thing? Price hikes in video games. Don't actually talk about that. Just tell us what you thought about the Mario movie. And
tell us what you thought about our Slay the Spire 2 gameplay and let us know
yeah,
what we
we
should
did
play
so
next.
good. Almost.
We did
It
pretty good.
It wasn't the worst I've
Kinda.
ever seen, okay?
No, yeah.
We'll do better
For my
next
first time playing that game, it was fun. Yeah.
Mhm. We'll play more. But otherwise,
I need
we'll
to play
catch
it
you
with
guys,
crowd control,
what,
so.
like next week, week after? We were doing this really
Yeah,
late
yeah.
this week. We could give it like a week and a half before the next one.
Yeah, or, you know, whenever I get back from St. Jude, we'll
Yeah. Sounds
do
good.
that. So
Anyway,
also
thank you guys
donate
for
to
watching.
St. Jude. Okay,
Donate
bye.
St. Jude. Have a good one. Bye. Good one, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Good one.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.